we'll have this discussion.
Discussion? What discussion?
This is a discussion combustion.
Coming to you from Denver, Colorado, this is Discussion Combustion Podcast with your hosts, Kevin Batstone and Arthur Raw.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, we've been grinding. We've been working hard. It has finally come. Episode 100, the celebration episode. This is going to be a fun one. We have a bunch of close friends and family in here, guests that have helped grow the show, and we're just really happy to be in here celebrating, Kev.
You made it, man. A lot of hard work here. 100 episodes in the books. Couldn't be more excited to have some of my favorite people here to celebrate with us. It's going to be it's a great afternoon, great evening. This is going to air, somewhere around the May the 4th be with you, Cinco de Mayo kind of area. So we're going to have a good afternoon. A lot of drinking is about to be taking place. But before we get into this monstrosity, chaotic episode of 100, the celebration starts with great sponsorship that has really carried us along the way. And this really wouldn't be possible without Mountain Made CBD. You'll see it there at the bottom of the screen. MountainMade.life is where you're going to stock up on all of your crystal clear CBD needs.
Now, Mountain Made is a company that ships nationwide, so regardless of where you're at in the country, you can get this product. It is crystal clear, like he said, active lifestyle CBD. They keep the best products. You can auto ship, auto save, auto discount. So they're doing things, man. It's easy to use, and honestly, I used a couple of the boosts before we hop on here, get the electrolytes going. I had my second shot yesterday, so I'm not trying to booze with everybody super hard. So I'm heavy on the electrolytes right now, and that's something that's carrying me through the day.
I was skeptic about CBD at first. I didn't really understand it because I was always expecting a euphoric feeling. That's not the way CBD works. It's not about what you feel, it's about what you don't feel.
Mm-hmm.
Once I learned that, I really started to understand the product. And nobody does it better than Mountain Made. And that's #Go Like Hell. Discussion
Combustion is also brought to you by Wild Outdoor Adventures. For less dreaming and more exploring, you're going to go to WOAMEET.com.
That's right, man. Free and easy to use website. Doesn't cost you anything but your time. You'll see the beautiful Colorado outdoors. Make great friendships, lifelong connections, just a lot of fun. Really looking forward to some of the stuff coming up this summer. We're taking the masks off. Let's get a breath of fresh air. Wild Outdoor Adventures is a place to do it. They have your interests in mind. Hope for teens, hope for veterans, hope for entrepreneurs. Great things coming.
Absolutely. And that is less dreaming and more exploring. Now, we're starting this one off with, you guys already know Craig really well. We got Eric in the building. He traveled from New Orleans.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, man.
He traveled the furthest. We have been building you up, brother. We've been building you up for fucking 99 episodes. We've been talking about Eric Michael.
I've been waiting for this one.
He's fresh off the airplane. Welcome, brother. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you guys. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so pumped for this.
Yeah, cracking cans.
It's going to be a great afternoon of celebration. We have an entire fucking boardroom down the hallway
Yeah.
full of people,
full of folks, man.
that are eager to get on the air. But we're kicking off with our New Orleans friends, taking it back old school, man.
Yeah, and these boys were bringing the party in the conference room prior to the record button getting hit. They're getting there, talking Derby Day.
Yeah, what's going on? It is Derby Day.
Derby. It's Derby Day, baby.
We brought that Jim Beam Kentucky bourbon to celebrate Derby Day.
Derby.
It just so happens Derby Day falls on episode 100. We're going to be doing Derby whiskey drinking, a little bit of Derby podcasting.
Yes, sir.
And everybody's mouths are going to go flippity.
They're flapping around.
I know y'all might need subtitles for me,
Yeah.
That would be ideal. But you actually are doing a very interesting gig. It's been put on pause for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We won't talk about your the work life the whole time, but it's cool what you do, man, or what you did, and is on pause.
Right.
So
I love it.
Doing audio, doing the lighting, doing all the checking for major bands, major musicians.
Yeah. National acts, local acts, whoever it is, whoever wants to come in and give us a show, we'll set it up for you. We'll give you a great show, and then have a good time.
You did the Telluride Bluegrass Festival a couple years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it a few years. I did a few years running. We stepped out of it for 2016 was our last year, but we were there for years, and one of my favorite festivals in the entire world. I had such a blast, made good friends, saw great bands. I mean, in the mountains of Telluride, you can't go wrong.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Sure.
It's beautiful.
People are great. The scenery's tremendous. The music is great. What's been your favorite festival you've done, put on?
Telluride Telluride. Personally, I mean, I've done them all. I've done all the big ones, all the way up to New Orleans Jazz Fest, which is actually this weekend as well. Would be the last weekend of Jazz Fest in New Orleans, which we're missing out on because of the whole COVID thing. But Telluride has always been heavy in my heart. I'm super upset that we lost the gig, but super grateful that I got a chance to actually be there and experience that. So it was really cool. And, you know, I mean, there's a handful of others, but, you know, top of the list for me personally would be absolutely Telluride Bluegrass. Was, you know, I had some of the best times of my life there.
I know, I was jealous, man. You were hitting me up when you were out there. Like, man, I just met Alex.
Yeah, I was trying to get all you guys out
Dirks
there.
Bentley's hanging out. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah, hanging out with Dirks, hanging out with,
did
you
you
know,
get some
with all the
pictures?
guys. I have pictures. I have a whole album.
Oh,
you know,
sure.
I have tons of pictures from Telluride.
As
man.
this day progresses, you will hear multiple stories from Eric about all the cool ass people he's met in his life. His number one's me.
I won't say too many names. I will say, you know, Craig, you know, you're up there in the top, you know, 1,500 or so.
1,500.
Top 1,500, man. That's an honor.
No, hey, I'll tell you what. I'll give it all to Craig. Craig is the entire reason that I am actually sitting in this chair with you guys. You know, he's the reason I met you fellas.
That's true.
You know, he's the pinnacle.
He's the link.
He's the link. He's the missing link. I mean, he is the missing link. Look at him.
Right.
No,
I'm missing a couple chromosomes.
no, he's the guy that got us all together and made great friends with you guys because of Craig. And
It's true.
We talked about before Quincy Ridge days. This is where it stems from.
Yeah,
It
very
is.
very appreciative of that to link me with you fellas.
Oh, absolutely.
I mentioned earlier when we were hanging out in the boardroom that you know Eric used to kind of roadie and do a lot of technician stuff for my band.
Yeah, true.
When we were playing in my younger
Early
days,
years,
18
early
to
years.
like 21 years old.
Early years.
But yeah, he was always there with me doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and the music thing just stuck with me. You know, it was always there. You know, I've done everything under the sun, from operating cranes to construction to whatever. But music was always in my veins in some form of fashion. You know.
Yeah.
And just falling into the production world, you know, it was just kind of natural. It's like a duck to water. You know, just
Sure.
it was there.
And you're happier there. You know,
I'm happier
we all
there.
got to work. We all got to earn our money, and but it's nice when you can enjoy your 40 hours that you put in every week.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
I mean 40 hours is for us. Production world's a little different than a
Okay.
normal 9 to 5er. You know, I mean we work a lot of late nights, weekends. You know, days in, days out. So our hours range and all this other stuff, depending on the whole gig and all that. But yeah, I mean the whole love and passion is there. You know, I can be there for 2 hours or 36 hours, and I'm still as happy as I could be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The music business is great, man. That's one thing we all have in common is we've all had ties to it at some point or another. You know, Arthur did a little bit of rap music. I tried to be a country hillbilly, failed.
Yeah.
You know.
I listen to y'all.
No, it's still in you. You didn't fail at that.
Well, I love
That's
it.
to the core.
I love it. I've always had that creative niche within me, you know, and I think all four of us sitting around this table share that same kind of creative niche of wanting to do something that's creative, passionate, something you can put behind, whether it's music, podcasting, whatever it is.
Right.
You can't take that away. You
No,
know?
and
It's
going
something
back
that
to
motivates us.
appreciation for Craig. Craig actually was also my introduction to the whole rock and roll, world and scene and all that. I was in before I met Craig. I was in the whole rap game and all this other stuff.
We go through the phases, right?
Yeah, and then I met Craig, and then I got into the whole rock and roll scene, and and here I am now.
When I met him, he was way different.
It was a lot different. Hey, we were young though. You know?
Without really saying it about like sounding prejudiced or anything like that, he was kind of like a wannabe, right? When
I was
a little bit.
I was
A
looking up. I was
little
looking up to the wrong crowd.
A little bit.
I was looking up to the wrong crowd.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
We've all been there at some.
Yeah, we're all impressionable growing up.
That's yeah, exactly.
Put him on that Limp Biscuit. Next thing you know, he had that backwards red cap on.
Dude, I've
Listening to hard
been
rock
listening to
music.
that, man. I still love that shit.
I get down with some limp.
Hey, look, Fred Durst.
Look, we're waiting on another album. Where's it
He
at?
makes it hard.
He's also a spokesman for ED. He gets down with the limp.
And that's that good old friendship bashing right there. That's what we need. That's what we need, man. I remember the first night I met you, Eric. It was somewhere around 2000. God, it had been 2010 or 11.
I think it was 8. I
Was it
I was
8?
back home in New Orleans by 10.
So you keep saying 8 or 9, but I moved here in 07, and then I started having a rocky past with my ex-wife like in 09. You didn't come until after that, and that was the end of 09.
I mean, the way I remember it was I was back home in New Orleans for 2010. I wasn't here very long.
I feel like you were here for 09, 2010.
Was it just a year? Were you
It
here
was
for
about
like a
it was
year?
just over a year. It wasn't very long. I mean, it was like the more I think about it, because like at first people were like, oh, you lived in Colorado. I'm like, yeah, I was there for like 6 years, but no, it was like, no, think about it. I was like, no, it was like a year, maybe a year and a half. But that
seemed
year
like
and
it
a
was
half
longer.
was impressionable.
It was
Yeah,
pretty
for
short.
sure.
Yeah,
Because for the most part, it was in your old apartment.
Yep.
You were crashing with him for a bit.
Yeah. I
Pretty much.
moved here. I moved in with my cousin Jimmy, who was living in the Highlands, and you know, then Craig and then I moved in with Craig down in Aurora, and that's when this all happened. You know, this is all
one of the greatest things that ever happened.
Yeah, man, this is great. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, 10, 11 years later, and
Still
we are.
friends, yeah.
we're still here. You know?
I love it. It almost brings tears in my eyes when I think about it. You know, I value the friendships and the people that I've been so fortunate to stay in touch with for all these years. Because this is it. This is my circle.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I mean, even though, you know, we're you know, miles and miles and miles away, I'm still here with you guys, you know, all the time. Talk about you fellas all the time.
Hell yeah, we need that Southern promotion.
Yeah,
down
I
there,
mean,
you
yeah,
know?
I'm trying to get my people to tune into this.
The
and
DCPC Bayou version.
Yeah, Bayou. Yeah, give us a little Bayou chapter.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the South.
Man, it was good stuff, though. I remember one of my favorite memories of us all. I don't know if you were there, Arthur, but we were doing beer pong, which we did, I don't know,
every day,
6 days a week. I think we took Sundays off, maybe.
Sunday, to barbecue?
Yeah, to barbecue.
And then play beer pong.
Grilling and chilling in the barbecue that night. And I remember, Craig, you had a margarita cooler in that fucking closet.
Yeah, the jungle juice.
Months.
Yeah, the jungle juice, and it sat in there for
Oh,
the
it's
whole
jungle juice.
The whole time. We threw this party when you first moved in, and then you made this jungle juice in a cooler, and you put it in the outside closet outside on the patio.
Dude, that thing was
sat in
rank.
there for
Gross.
literally a year.
On the that balcony closet?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
When we opened that thing a year later, it was not good, Craig.
So if my wife watches this episode, which I'm thinking she will, I never did that. These guys are lying. I'm always been clean and always take care of my business.
That's 100%
Inaccurate.
what he said.
Yeah. The business.
Yeah.
You know, taking care of business. I've dealt with some bad business in my days. I've dealt with some good business. You know, I'm really just happy about the podcast. I want to do a little reflecting while you guys are in here, you know, because it's helped me hold myself accountable, you know, coming in here weekly and trying to get it in. You know, so for some positive words of affirmation out there, you know, what would you guys say is something that has helped you guys stay more accountable in your life? And, you know, because we all grow and we're all young and impressionable, like you're saying, but then, you know, we grow. What are some of the things that, you know, has created importance for y'all?
For me, it's my fails. It's my past hardships. And he can attest to this, you know, growing up in New Orleans. Not saying we had bad parents, because we had great parents.
Great parents.
But as we got old enough to have time to be on our own, or even being as roommates
At a young age.
at a young age, we started experimenting and doing dumb stuff at a very young age, which we talked about earlier today, about 14, 15 years old, and kind of continued that, you know, trend for a while, even to early adulthood, obviously. And we struggled.
We did.
I mean, we were roommates. We were couch surfing. Some of us would sleep on the floor with just a blanket, realistically, not even a pillow. Maybe you use like the back,
hoodie
the
or
cushion,
something.
the cushion from the couch.
Yeah.
Because someone else was sleeping on the couch. And finding change in couch cushions, or trying to find money just to get a dollar menu hot and spicy.
Yeah.
Or get $6 for the most grotesque beer in the world, so you can get a 6-pack to just enjoy, you know, a beer or two with your
Try to
friends.
catch
So
a buzz,
the
yeah.
hardships were definitely there growing up, and that's actually what I reflect on now to spin my life in a more positive direction. Is that, you know, knowing where you come from and understanding those hardships that make you who you are today. I don't think there's anything, you know, for me to, you know, I don't ever have a want to ever go back like to that kind of life.
Yeah.
So it actually motivates me to stay the course.
Yeah.
And I've made great strides in my life thinking about that.
Yeah. I mean, that pretty much sums it up for me as well. Is just looking back on that era of our life that really, you know, stands out because of the decisions, you know, poor or whatever they may be. You know, we went through hella times, you know. But we came out, all of us, you know, our good circle of friends back, you know, from New Orleans and all. We all made it out, you know, we all are something now. And it's just looking back on that. And then, you know, also falling into my career when I did really jump-started my real life, you know. So, you know, all that.
Your life of purpose.
Life of purpose,
Yeah.
life of meaning, like, you know, being there and people, you know, needing you, you know, wanting you to be there, you know, that's always been a real positive thing for me for the last decade. And, you know, look at it like that.
That's awesome.
It's a great way to look at it. And I think you find out what you want by finding out what you don't want, right?
Exactly.
Kind of piggybacking off what you guys are saying, like, well, we were here, don't want to be there anymore.
Exactly.
Striving for more.
Exactly.
This works for me.
Exactly.
This is what I want to do. And I'm learning that too, you know,
Yeah,
in my
because
early 30s now.
we felt it. We felt it. You know, it's like, man, this is not really us. This isn't who we are. We have more ambition. We have more talent and more, than where we are now. Let's make a change.
If we would have stayed the course, we would have been losers.
Oh, totally.
The path that
100%.
we were on, we would be losers, or probably incarcerated or dead.
One or the other.
Not saying we live like that troubled of a past, but
It's a slippery slope, man.
the decisions we were making were terrible decisions day in, day out.
Yeah.
Day in, day out.
And it was all for the fun of it. We were young and dumb, and we just wanted to have fun, and we wanted to party. And
Yeah, you're living in the now so much that you don't care about the future.
Right, exactly.
We never thought about
tomorrow. We thought about what are we going to do today? How are we going to get booze? How are we going to get fucking buzzed?
That's
How
all
are
that
we
mattered.
gonna? And then maybe we might eat later.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's completely different.
Eating was secondary.
Eating came second.
That was second. Getting fucked up, number one. If we can find a couple nickels, underneath the
couple
sofa cushions,
cheeseburgers.
we'll get a couple cheeseburgers.
Put that underneath the microscope and really think about that, though, right? Yeah. Getting inebriated, getting a sense of feeling that's not yourself was more important
than substance.
The substance that you need to survive.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think,
being young,
and I
dumb.
also think it was like the people we were running with at the time were, bad influences. Not saying that we were the best influences because we were making those decisions as well. But, just.
But it's good to grow. So, if we got any younger listeners out there, because all of us are over our 30s for sure.
Yep.
And, every older person says it. You kind of, even Craig gave me the talk. He's like, I'm seeing how you're acting and I'm seeing this. Craig's kind of like an older brother to me. But yeah, just, do it now because you don't have too much time. And it goes by quick.
Very quick.
And before you know it, you're just, wasting your life away without any priorities, and then there's no true value. Like if you're spending all your time getting messed up and on social media and just comparing yourself and not feeling sober and not feeling good about it, that's going to catch up to you in the long run. 100%. So just challenge yourselves out there, any younger listeners,
Yeah, please.
And it's different time too, because we're all old enough, well into our 30s, approaching mid 30s, late 30s, 40. That
At least you don't got too much grain in the beard, bro. I got
I-
more
look,
beard than you
look,
got.
Yeah, first of all, the beard's epic.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Sexy.
I wish I had the
Looks
patience
sexy.
to do it because I would.
This is the thing. This is like Michelangelo, dude. It took a long time to sculpt. Not comparing myself to Michelangelo or David, but
No, he's definitely more like the statue of David.
100%. Little thing and all.
Like a little pistachio.
But hey, a lot of us are growers and not showers. Okay, it's okay.
First of all, I'm a grower, not a shower. All right? And even as a grower, still not that impressive. All right? And that's life.
Yeah.
You play the hand you're dealt. You got to. But going back to what I was saying is, we didn't really have a lot of the social media presence in our high school years, even, early 20s. Did you already go through all three of those, bro?
No. This is the second.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
really?
brought
You
some
loaded them up. I was like, damn, this boy rowdy.
grabbing Miller Lights out of Greta over there. Oh my God. Get him on
Episode
this.
100.
Look at what he's doing over there. This is fantastic. I have napkins here.
Was that episode 100?
Here, use a DCPC napkin.
We knew it was going to.
DCPC.
Here, look, this is how we wipe up, by the way.
We knew it was going down.
How did that happen?
DCPC napkins, better than Bounty. Fuck you, Bounty.
I don't know if we can share that.
First of all, those are statements of Craig Christopherson. It has nothing to do with Kevin Batson or Arthur Roth.
If you don't shoot Big Red, then fuck you. Oh, shit.
But yeah, like I was saying, we didn't have that social media presence,
No.
in high school. And I'm going to tell you this, guys. I'm sure you're going to agree with me. If we did, it would have been really bad. Would have been really bad. Because I've already struggled with the temptations of it in my late 20s and 30s. If I had that shit when I was a senior or a junior in high school, it would have been a mess.
It would have grabbed you.
Yeah, you just
It would have grabbed you by the
stuck looking
balls
at
and
it.
just drug you with it.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I get it.
I
No,
guarantee
totally
it.
the same. Totally the same. The social media thing started, in my, I would say, younger 20s.
MySpace.
MySpace. When MySpace came out, I was in my younger 20s. And still in my younger 20s, I was very influenced by it. It was like, it's like, whoa, what is this platform that I'm not used to? I'm used to talking to you, talking to friends. But then you're like, oh, wait, I can put this on the internet and thousands of people will see it. So, that kind of brought us in. That's, put my favorite bands, my favorite top 8 friends. It's like, that caused a lot of turmoil between friends. It's like, oh, why am I not in your top 8? And it's like, well,
that's where it started. You don't
'cause
value
you're not.
Because you're not. You're number 9, dude.
You're number 9, bro. You're not in the top 10.
Close miss, but I'm sorry you didn't make the cut.
Yeah, see. Tom did. Tom made the cut.
Yeah, but I mean, it's right. Like you got, because in our late 20s, late teens for me, but you got these kids looking at it all the time. You know, growing up, comparing, their parents are doing it. It's like, so who knows the long-term effects of that?
Right. Well, I guess we'll see.
I hate it. I actually just got back on Facebook because as we're sitting here as friends, we can only kind of vouch for that. It's hard to maintain friendships. Everyone goes about a busy life. And then you kind of just lose touch. Not say necessarily lose touch, but kind of do with just that day-to-day touching bases with friends or putting the work in necessary to maintain a friendship. And I was really disconnected to a lot of my childhood friends and my close friends that I have much love and passion for. So I've actually, fell on the grenade again and got back on social media so I can be in touch because I felt too disconnected from everybody.
Reason to use it, but it's like when you're on it all the time and you're always looking at it and you're looking at everybody else's shit to reconnect. I think that's a positive reason to use it.
Yeah, the reconnection thing is fine. The other the influencer thing that I in my younger age as I am now, I can't wrap my head around the entire influencer lifestyle. That
it's dumb.
It's so dumb. It's just like, I'm sorry, I hate to say, but it's dumb. It's stupid.
I know we're doing a podcast right now, and I don't know what influencers. I don't even know what the true definition of an influencer is. That's how out of touch we are.
The people
that's dating ourselves, but
I'm talking about the people who put themselves in these positions in these fake, made up facades to make people think that this is their lifestyle when really it's just they're just starving for attention. And it's like, well, why don't you just go out and shake a hand and make a friend instead of make this fake life behind you? Like podcasts, this is great. You guys have a platform to talk about these things and discuss these things.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
That's kind of the goal. We just talked about this 2 weeks ago, in fact, on episode 98. We were talking about these influencers and the negative effect it has. And we called out the influencers because they only show the good times. Yeah. We want to see if you're going to be an influencer, let's keep it real, right? Because there's going to be rainy days. Yeah. You're going to have struggles in life. Right. That type of shit is more influential, I think.
That photo is not always going to be perfect.
Exactly.
And that car that you're sitting on isn't yours.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's what it is. I'm sorry, but it's the younger people are just blowing my mind with this fake life, the fake life.
It is.
It's fake life. It's exactly what it is.
And that's all really good food for thought, man. But I can't believe that was 20 minutes. A little over 20 minutes with our Cajun, with our Cajun boys. We might have you come in at the last slot.
No, not might. They will be.
Oh back. Yeah, they're coming in the last slot. So
we'll bring the real party when we come back.
If you guys could grab HUNDO and Sonya.
HUNDO and Sonya, send them in.
And it is dude. Thanks for flying out here for this, bro.
Before you go, I love these guys.
Yeah, we love these guys to death.
The viewers, I want you to understand.
The love is mutual.
These are the two of the realest guys I've ever met in my entire life. They accepted me for who I am. They've been some of the best friends I've ever had.
There will be absolutely no
tolerance. That's a good inside joke. But seriously, guys, anytime I ever call you, you always pick up the phone, and I love you.
I'll never not pick up the phone. Whenever either one of you call, you don't call as much as Kevin, but if either one of you call and whatever I'm doing, I'm picking up that phone. I'm picking up that phone.
Viewers, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be back in a little bit.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Enjoy yourself in the boardroom. HUNDO, Sonya coming up next. Be good to yourself, man. Love you.
Love you.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. This is great. Here, leave it cracked for him. This is great, man. What an exciting afternoon. We've just been planning this for a long time, and it's fun to get it together, and so many great people, and
it's a cool experience, man. It's humbling to see. Because I don't want to. I hate to go down that narcissistic avenue of we're doing something, but at the same time, it's cool to see.
It's a good milestone.
Bringing people together. I mean, just the viewers can't see what we have going on in that boardroom.
Yeah.
And we're being as COVID safe as we can, guys. But bringing these people together, bringing some excitement and some interactions is what we need. And it's going to be fun to just keep rotating people through this afternoon. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are here that do some cool stuff.
It's just flew like that. 20 minutes flew by.
And it's going to fly by again.
I mean, normally we always run like an hour and a half in that range, and we were just touching the tip of the conversation there.
Yep. Yeah, so we got HUNDO and Sonya coming in, I think, right now. Mm-hmm. And
now HUNDO's been on twice.
HUNDO's been on twice. This will be Sonya's.
This will be her second appearance.
Her second appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I'm killing it right now.
Mm-hmm. So, that's what it's about, man. We knew 100 was just going to be a celebration.
What's up, guys?
There it is. Welcome.
I brought some Colorado in case you guys want to
Oh, nice.
get down with some brown.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Also, I didn't know I was going to be on this quick, so I got to pee super quick.
Oh, yeah, just go.
So
Just go.
sorry.
I'll hold it
No,
down.
you're
Go
good.
I
ahead.
thought we'd be third, and I was like, I got some time. I can chat someone's ear off. And then...
We had to call an audible there, so.
Okay, be right back.
Did Louisa get here?
Look at this beautiful studio.
I don't think she. Oh yeah, Hundo hasn't seen it yet. Huh?
This place is nice. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome
Yeah.
aboard, brother.
100th episode.
Yeah,
Woo!
you're on
Made
right
it.
You're on right
From
now.
1 to 100. That's a long time coming.
It
It's
is,
been
That's
a
a lot
journey,
of
man.
work put in, you guys. That's
Couple years worth.
admirable. I respect it. Absolutely. I think I started my podcast and it ended around episode 3.
Well, it didn't end, right? You
Well,
just,
yeah, it's still going. It's just been a long hiatus. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back. It's just a little bit different holding it down as solo.
It is. It's good. It's easier when, because there's two of us. And that way, if we don't have a guest, we could just banter between the two of us.
Exactly. Dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
Here, do you mind putting the Sprite on the side table?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna have to try to get all that stuff out of the way here.
That's all good. We're live right now, just so you know, Hundo.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But
Thanks, brother.
yeah.
Let's clear this table.
Oh yeah. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. The
Perfect.
viewers know this is gonna be a lot of fun. Hundo's here for the Hundo episode
Yeah.
of DCPC.
That's right, guys.
There's
Thank you so
a
much.
beautiful thing about that.
That is
We
right.
couldn't miss that, man. We
100
had to have,
watts. We got the tattoo right
here,
there.
get it on him. Get
Oh
him
yeah.
on him.
Oh yeah. We got it.
Nice.
It's good to have you back, man. Because this is your third time with us now.
Great
Be
energy
back. Glad
every
to be
single
back.
time.
Yes,
because you were on
absolutely.
audio only once, video once, and then now
Yep.
this is your second video appearance. So,
Third time's the charm.
and if you want to take your mask down, you can. If not, no worries.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you how to live, but
Yeah, right.
it's good to have you back, man. It sounds like you've been staying busy though. Since we last seen you.
Absolutely, man. Yep. Always working. I'm actually working 2 jobs right now, full time, so 80-hour weeks.
Oh shit.
Doing overnight security, and then during the day I'm working in the lab, and then every day I do the lifting still for about an hour and a half to 3 hours. So pretty much have
the
no
whole
time for
day's
anything
full.
other than just put my head down and get into it. So
How much time do you spend? Because I see you work out a lot, man.
Yep.
And every time I see you doing, I'm like, I suck. I can't keep up with Hundo. Let's get new. This beer drinking
No, you
hillbilly
good,
over here.
man.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm trying to do is motivate you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you motivate me, man. Every time I see it, I'm like, I got to get after
Yeah,
it.
when we did a video call to invite Hundo, he was in the gym right then and there working out.
That's right.
He's like, I gotta take
He
this
was
call.
in- he was in there
That's
getting
right.
it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I work out every day, no days off. Every day after work around, anywhere from 6 to 8. So just kind of like my routine. I kind of get out of the lab and then hit the gym.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Good routine to stay in.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of got to make it a routine, or else, it won't happen. If you're
I
going.
kind of fell off. I was doing the Peloton cycling, and I was doing it really good at the beginning of the year, and like I've slowly trickled off of it.
Yeah,
But like moving, I feel like slowed it down. Like just being busy in other areas.
exactly. It's when other things kind of pop in and just interject themselves, and it's one day leads to 2, and then before you know it, it's 2 months, 3 months, and you haven't even done your stuff. So.
Yeah, and time flies by at that point. 'Cause
Exactly.
You're distracted with other shit, and
And it works both ways too. So if you stick to it, before you know it, it's been 3 months that you've been doing it. So.
there you go. Yeah, that's
true.
a great way to look at it too,
Yeah.
because repetition's a mother's skill.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I believe that.
Yep.
And
Consistency is key for sure.
consistency, repetition. For
Yep.
me, I have to do that. Like I know X, Y, and Z, Monday through Friday I'm here, Wednesdays I'm here, wherever.
Right.
I have to have that. I have to have that kind of
And I think that's
consistency.
what kind of having 2 jobs too helps with a little bit. Is I have so little free time that if I don't fit it in at that window, it's not going to happen. So, keeps me pretty scheduled pretty
Sure.
tightly. And there's also a
Welcome,
gym.
Sonya.
It's good to be. It's good
Hey,
to be
thank
scheduled.
you for having
Hey,
me.
Sonya.
Hey,
This is my accomplice Blade.
Yeah, Blade. And
I'm the Blade.
And so, like I was saying in the boardroom, is it Sonya? How is it properly pronounced? Because I want to get it right.
I mean, my mom says Sonya, so I think she's kind
Sonya.
of the boss. But otherwise, I mean, as long as it's not Tanya.
She's the boss.
I mean, today, maybe not tomorrow. But no, she said, Sonya. So as long as it's not Tanya, then we're okay.
As long as it's not Tanya.
Yeah, my entire life is, but to Tanya Stevens? I'm like, what? I'm Sonya Stevens.
Tanya Stevens.
Like, you just forgot everything was going on. But
Sure.
Well, hell yeah. Well,
welcome back.
We're really happy to have you in on your second appearance on Discussion Combustion.
Yes, I'm so
And,
excited.
and celebrating with you on episode 100 with Craig and Eric Michael.
That was fun. They opened it up strong.
Yeah, we were kind of
Yeah.
talking about like something that in our lives that has held us accountable and kind of helped push us forward and have more productive lives. So I feel like that's kind of a good theme.
That is a good
to
theme.
carry over.
That is a good theme because they really touched on a lot of stuff that was pretty humbling. I mean, just the struggles we have when we're young, and getting caught up with bad crowds and getting pulled down different avenues. What do you guys think you could add to that as far as like, I don't want to go down this. We've all done it, right? When I was young, I did stupid shit. We got dialed into some dumb stuff, got caught a little bit along the way. But what do you think has been the biggest thing that's kind of kept you on track to where you want to go? You know, what the vision is coming out of the darkness, so to speak, or whatever the case may be. What kind of light do you think you guys get out of that?
I'd probably say the health thing for me is probably my biggest motivator. Just kind of getting out of high school and having health issues kind of allowed me to value my health in general. And I think that just kind of leads to living a more productive life and living a life that's more accomplished, I guess. So just not being too unmotivated or too lazy or too lacking of, the right direction, I guess. So health is probably my best contributor. I wasn't really, I wouldn't say like in a bad direction or anything before that, but I guess, I didn't really have as much of a direction that I wanted to go with my life, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I remember you shared more in detail, I think, when you came on the audio before we were video. I feel like you opened up about that, and that was a really good story that you had there, so people should go back and check that one out.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you haven't heard that one.
Yeah, there was some good stuff there. What do you think, Sonya?
I was going to say, obviously, just being, going the right direction, I think, is obviously going to be more motivating. I was going to just touch on, I think that people can help you get out of bad situations. I think, like, having a core base, people that have great values who want to see you succeed, I think is really kind of, the best motivator, really. I'm very lucky. I'm close to my grandmother, and she's like, you're going to be, a piece of shit unless you start, changing your life. And I'm just so grateful to obviously have her. And I think just people that could have, someone in their life like that would really kind of get them out of the, like you said, the dark and kind of towards the light. So
I could definitely second that. Your environment is really important for, being productive and
absolutely
motivating you in the right direction. And people is a big part of that. Like if you're around people that are pretty much doing the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish or tearing you down all the time or giving you, flack for trying to better your own life, it's going to hinder your goals more than you realize.
Yeah, you are a product of your environment for sure.
Absolutely.
So for 100%. Because I know Kevin and I, we have a close bond. People that have people close in their lives, like so fortunate, like you mentioned, you're fortunate to have your grandma. For the folks out there that are kind of alone, like their family isn't close, maybe don't have good communication, maybe not the biggest friend group. Well, what kind of advice do you think there is to like help people get in touch with others?
Personally, I think, especially this day and age, online.
Support groups.
Yeah, especially with stuff like YouTube. YouTube in general, there's a subcategory and a entire community for whatever it is you're looking for. Even the most odd things that you would never think of, there's an entire community of people who upload content about it, talk about it, whether it's on YouTube or maybe
Facebook
like
groups.
a subreddit page or
They are the
Facebook.
best.
Yeah, you can find tons of other people that may not be physically within your vicinity, but you can talk to them on a daily basis online. And it's there's people that I talk to every day online that I've never met in person that I essentially feels the same as if I have met them in person.
Great friend.
They're not close, in distance, but they're close to the heart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally.
And that's the plus side, because we always dog social media on here a lot, just with the negative aspects of it, because there's a lot of things that the temptations, the jealousy, the comparison, the fakeness of it. So it's important to also echo the positives from it, right? Mm-hmm. It does.
Absolutely.
It gives us an opportunity. Without social media, I don't think we would have met either of you.
Right? Oh no, yeah,
no, totally.
So,
that's right.
Exactly.
So
that's what brings it together.
That's
so
a
there
very
is a
good
lot
point.
of positives there.
Yep.
It's good to look at the light and the dark. So I've struggled with my personal social media account. I like it for the promotional aspect. It obviously gives an opportunity to reach a bigger audience, potential guests, things of that nature. So I think that's a good point. Yeah, I think that is a good point. You can always find what you're looking for, so to speak.
Anything.
YouTube videos specifically. I just moved into my new townhome, and I've been doing like maintenance around there and trying to fix things. And I'm like, I got to YouTube this. There's a whole video on how to do it.
I know, that's what I mean.
They walk me through it.
If you look for it, it's already there.
Literally,
the internet
if
is
you
such
want to
a big place.
find a group that has like lint in their toes and they like it,
Yeah,
you
right.
can find it.
It's there.
Just
look hard enough.
I kind of want to look it up
And
now.
if it's not there, start
invite
it,
you guys.
and other people will come.
We're gonna
Trust
all
me. You will be the first one
we'll
to
be the
start the
admins.
group. Yeah. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's funny.
So, you guys got some whiskey over there. I'm not drinking right now.
Not drinking. Yep. Actually, what do you got? Whiskey over there?
What are you drinking?
I was gonna say I wanted to bring in some Tin Cup in case they want to, promote you.
There you go.
They might, sponsor you guys.
Is that a rye?
But yeah, I got the rye just because it's a little bit sweeter. But yeah, Tin Cup is Colorado whiskey. Happy to share some with you. But I thought it was, important. 100th episode,
Yeah.
so.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
You know,
Appreciate
so
that.
I'm gonna just top me off.
Yeah,
'Cause, you know,
I'll cheers you, but yeah, I'm trying to not booze it up
let's
today.
just save the bottle after everyone drinks it, and you guys can just keep it for your 100th episode.
Yeah, we'll
Cool.
go in the
Yeah,
studio for
you
sure.
know?
And I have
Totally.
brought some edible drink syrup myself for this Sprite. So if anybody's ever
beauty.
seen like lean in the hip hop industry, this is essentially supposed to mock that.
Here,
Except
put it
for
on
it's-
this side so they can see it on the camera.
Cool. So it's it's not comethazine cough syrup, but it is it's a simple
Not
drink syrup.
promethazine.
So how do you do it, Hunter? You just pour it in.
Yep. So you just pour it right up. I'll show you guys right now. So this is
Yeah, can I have
my
a
grape smash.
tutorial?
Oh, grape
And-
smash with the Sprite. That sounds
Yep.
good.
Actually, it sounds really good.
Flavor of the syrup we've got here is a cherry. So you'll just take it like this and just pour it directly in like this.
Show the viewers at home. Wow.
Mentos. Okay, this is great. Okay, I got DCPC napkins right for you. There you go.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank
this is
you.
actually hilarious because Eric Michael was sitting in that same chair and also had
This
it.
is the spill chair.
You had a moment. You had a moment.
This is the spill chair. That's
Oh,
right.
that's
man.
fantastic. I'm so happy that happened.
I know. Whoever's sitting there is going to
That's
destined
right.
to
That's
spill
right.
That's now
something.
the
If
spill
anybody
chair.
has a drink, make sure they sit right here.
Yeah. I'm going to sit on this side.
Okay, just pour it in like that and let it mix up, and then.
So
Put on-
what's
put on
the
your
effect
favorite-
that you're? What is that?
So
do?
this is in this bottle is 100 milligrams of THC sourced from rosin, which means that it's a cannabis oil derived from an extraction method only using water. So it hasn't used
I can
any
smell it.
chemical solvents or anything like that. So, and the syrup itself is also organic and vegan. So the product is very organic and clean and healthy. So definitely represents the Planet Hundo brand as well.
So for a guy like me, Hundo, because I do a little bit of THC, I don't do a lot of it because I'm kind of a lightweight. Like 20 milligrams edibles, weak sauce, Hundo. I know it. I know it's weak,
Attached to the
Hundo.
couch.
It's fine though, but that's why I've got this. Basically, there's 3 grams in this capsule on the top, and if you just pour it into this cap, there's 8.22 milligrams in one of these caps.
So that's how you
It's
can
nice
dose
to
it out.
dose yourself
You could
in
dose
that,
just
yeah.
2 of these caps, and you'd be good to go.
Okay,
I
nice.
just do the whole bottle because
Because daily user.
daily user.
You daily user.
Exactly.
Yeah, frequent flyers.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
exactly.
What do you think? So are you a heavy THC milligram user, or are you kind of like, I'm going to keep it under this amount?
I broke my kneecap back in 2018, so
remember
I am
telling
a
us that.
massive. Yes, I have medical. I've had medical marijuana for over 5 years now. I am. Yeah, I honestly kind of wanted to get my own now.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I definitely attribute a lot of the pain I've endured and what have you. I definitely can say that it's subsided due to pot. So
It's better. It's better than taking opiates for sure.
1,000%. And yeah, I went to New Orleans a couple months ago, and I probably ate like 60 milligrams, and I was rocked. Oh my God, I was like chatting this poor girl's ear off next to me, and she was a good sport, but I could tell I was like, I'm fucking ripped.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, 60's too much for me, man. It's too rich. It's too rich for me.
Oh,
I feel
man, it was- yeah,
I
it
crossed
was-
that threshold,
Yep.
There was a substance, yeah.
Yeah, for people who don't normally ingest, it's anywhere from 5 to 10 milligrams.
That's what's
That's all you
recommended, you
need
think?
before you're starting to feel a little something.
Totally,
You know
yeah.
what I
I
mean?
would say
So-
that. hmm
But,
Yeah, don't dive in too heavy because then you'll start thinking that you're gonna have a heart
oh
attack.
yeah, I had a buddy.
Yeah.
Like go to the hospital.
Yeah, like, I need to go. I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. Like
Oh,
it's,
totally.
it
Well,
just doesn't feel right.
It's
for some
interesting.
reason.
I learned recently that when people do an ER visit for maybe a potential, I'm worried about I might have a heart attack or I'm having some issues. One of the first questions they ask you is, have you ingested any THC?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah, they
I
do
mean-
ask that.
I've been through so many times where people have freaked out on being too high on edibles and stuff.
And you're just so used to it, you're like, dude, you're fine.
Yeah.
You
Drink
know.
some water, just
Yeah.
lay down,
Yeah.
take a deep
There's a lot
breath.
of 422 people
That's
are like,
funny.
I'm too fucked up. I'm
Yeah,
gonna die.
exactly. Yeah.
Especially the folks that come into Denver for 420.
Right.
Because like, I'm here to do marijuana.
Plus you're at, altitude.
Yeah.
You don't consider that.
That's why I do have to be a little careful with these, though, because someone might buy it and not really understand how strong it is, and maybe just pour the whole thing in their drink and get pretty messed up. So,
Do you work
Yeah.
at a dispensary?
yeah.
Oh,
So,
cool.
So we work
Oh,
in.
wow. Just wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, this is actually the company I work for. It's named Boski Labs, and we just specialize in making solventless products, which is just cannabis oil derived from water.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Yummy. I had a couple edibles. I can do marijuana, I feel like, but like the booze, I'm just staying away from today. So that's what
I'm
I'm
surprised you're
rocking
not drinking
right
with me,
now.
man, on episode 100. I understand why, though.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, that whiskey looks delicious. The rye looks,
haven't touched the
looks
whiskey yet.
delicious. Did you pop the top and didn't even have a sip?
I know, I looked at it, Arthur.
Man.
Have a tin cup. It comes with a little shot glass on
Come
top.
on, 100th episode.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Let's do it on air.
Yeah.
All right.
Twist my
Right.
fucking arm.
I'll pour you, you motherfucker.
Sonya, what do you think about Mac Jones? You think that was a good selection for us?
I mean, anything is. I just miss Tom Brady so much.
How did you feel about his win?
Actually, I was rooting for him that day.
So was I.
I was wearing my Tom Brady jersey like a douchebag. My roommate's actually from Kansas, and so he had his jersey on, and we're sitting, having the Jim Beam, and here you go, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
But no, I think it's any step is in the right direction for us. And we lost Edelman; he's retiring, and then obviously Cam Newton just wasn't the man that we thought he's going to be, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that Bill Belichick has drafted a quarterback in the first round in his entire coaching career.
I was gonna say because it's not like a normal thing. We usually get like defensemen or wide receivers or whatever.
Yeah.
But
so that tells me something.
Yeah.
Bill doesn't want to underperform what Tom's doing in Tampa Bay.
Right.
And I think Tampa Bay, as they're calling it now.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Oh my God, he's a Florida man now.
He's a Florida man now.
threw the
So is
friggin-
Gronk. Oh yeah, he threw the Lombardi from boat to boat.
was
Which,
like-
hey man, he's having a good time.
Yeah,
He's had 7 of those. So.
And that was the most hammered I've ever seen Tampa Brady.
Yeah.
Wait,
Tampa
no, he didn't have
Brady.
7 yet, does he?
7 times.
7 times, yeah.
Yeah, his
okay.
hands, just are just.
Chase
like
Nate, bro.
Like when they won that, he was all like, "Who else wants to hold this? I've done this before."
I'm gonna throw this. Screw
Yeah.
it. I'm on a boat.
It was a tough loss for New England, but I think we're gonna have an okay season.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I know Bill Belichick's obviously he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. So,
Sure, if not the best.
I mean, I think he is.
I think he is, too.
Yeah.
I think they're a little
Maybe you're on
biased
that.
on that side of the table.
First
over
of
there.
No, he's like God. I want to put him on the top of my Christmas tree. Get rid of the angel. Put Billy up there.
I would put him up there. I like that just straight face. I like that. No nonsense type shit.
Just talks in monotone. Like,
Yeah,
have you seen that Family Guy episode where they're like, he's like throwing his kid around, and he's like, we, and I'm like, I love you, man.
Yeah. Hey, I respect that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite memes of Bill Belichick is the straight face look that he gives the reporters, where he just stares them down. And it just says, "Let's party" underneath. Let's get down.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
that Belichick mentality. But,
No,
yeah.
I'm hopeful. So.
Hey, we got to turn the page.
I mean, we might get Aaron Rodgers over here, right?
Aaron Rodgers has been rumored to come to Denver now. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're
It's
kidding.
Not almost rumored. It's almost a done deal.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
So that'd be
Wow.
exciting
So.
Yeah.
for the Broncos. Maybe I'll actually watch this season. I didn't watch football at all.
I would
last year.
tune in for sure. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. Whatever the hell you just gave me.
You like it?
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
Yeah. That
It's
was
tasty.
That was real tasty.
So did Louisa get here before you guys came in?
I don't believe so. I think it was just.
Oh, wait. Is that maybe?
What's the girl with super beautiful who has a nonprofit?
Jacqueline.
That's
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Curly
Yeah.
hair.
Jacqueline's here.
Louisa probably has very straight hair.
No, I don't think she came in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Didn't make
believe
it.
So because we're kind of getting close to the end of this time slot.
Threshold.
So whoever was underneath you guys, if you could just bring them in.
Yeah.
And
well, before you go,
yeah, for sure. But no, well, yeah, thanks for coming. So
Before we go,
I know.
Discussion Combustion 100th
100th
episode.
I was like,
episode.
Let's
I'm gonna-
fucking
I'm gonna
go.
drink with your buddies.
Blade and Hundo holding it down.
Yeah.
Blade and Hundo.
Let's do it.
Blade and
Fucking
Hundo.
awesome. Can I get a picture from my grandma?
Yeah,
of course.
Yes, you
She's
absolutely
like,
can.
oh my God,
While
they
we're on
want you
air,
back on
of
the
course.
pod.
And if
Hell
you guys
yeah.
have any last minute
And,
words, feel free to get them out.
Just gotta take a little pic from my gram.
Yeah.
She's a.
Here, Hundo, get in this. You're in this.
All right, I'm in it.
Hundo,
Let's go.
babe.
Yeah, let's go. Pow up.
Yay! Thank you.
Awesome.
Absolutely,
No.
yeah.
So stoked you guys can make it. We appreciate you guys. Here, Hundo needs one too now.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
sir. Discussion Combustion 100th episode. Let's go. Blade and Hundo holding it down. Pouring up with the syrup.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
up.
You guys have been huge supporters of our show. We appreciate that.
Yeah, no, you guys are
Absolutely.
great. I'm
You
so
guys
happy
are always
for
sharing it
Yeah.
and like that. You're part of the community, and building this community has meant so much to Kevin and I. So,
Absolutely.
This is
you
a
know,
milestone
thanks
for
to
you
both
guys.
you
You know,
guys.
you
Yeah,
have
this
your-
is huge. You guys
know,
have
your
been putting in a
little
lot of work, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We do appreciate
Glad
it.
Yeah,
to be along for the
badassery.
ride.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
Yeah.
We're glad you can celebrate it with us.
And we always come on as a team now, so
We
So
have
you
to.
can't look us
Blade
in
and
the
Can we do
Hundo.
like
anymore.
This is powerful.
reunion tour? Yeah.
That was good. When we were going through the guests, it was like, Hundo and Blade.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
right.
That's good. I know. I'm glad you took us together.
Yeah,
So
me
happy to
too.
meet you
Me too,
today.
yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
it was meant to be.
And
so
Hundo's
thank you.
enjoying his. Go ahead and promote that one last time, Hundo.
This THC Up syrup, Boski Labs,
Po-Up
hash
syrup.
rosin, edible drink syrup. Let's go.
Po-Up
100
syrup.
milligrams.
Yeah.
And then if Tin Cup could just come around and sponsor these boys.
Yeah, come on, Tink
Yeah,
Cup.
come
That's right. Come on, Tin Cup. Come
Love to
through
sit.
with the sponsorship.
Come
we like the
through.
brown hair,
Let me get a
too.
Let's
little-
go, guys.
Yeah, we need a little
Let's
more.
have one before we part.
One more
Let's
just
do-
to
let's
send
do
us
like a
off
real-
right.
Can we do a fun cheers? I have a.
Here, I'll cheers to this.
Yeah,
fun,
let's do it.
a
All right, I'll
pastime
cheers.
I cheers
Let's
to. I like
cheers.
to do this one little cheers.
Okay.
This is for you, Callie Bacon. It's cheers to you and cheers to me. The best of friends will always be.
I love
and
it.
if we ever disagree, then fuck you and here's to me.
Yes.
Nice, I like it.
That's going down way too easy right
Woo,
now.
Woo, that's going down
Yeah.
smooth.
That's dangerous.
Well, you two hang
is
out as long
dangerous.
as you want. And
Sounds
feel free to
good.
Have
Enjoy
some
the party.
drinks with everybody, yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, I'm drinking with the boys.
Yeah.
hang out, guys.
It's Saturday,
Hundo, if
right?
you got a dip, do your thing, man.
Sounds
You
good,
know?
guys. Thanks for
Yeah,
having
thank
me.
you
I
for
really
having
appreciate
me.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll bring in the next crew.
Yeah, whoever was next on the list.
All right, sounds good.
And I think at the end we're just gonna bring everybody in. here
Everyone's
at
probably
once.
going to come back
Yeah.
in, whoever's left. So
Oh my God, we
enjoy
might
yourselves.
sit on someone's lap.
You
I'll
might.
sit on homegirl's lap.
I mean,
Beautiful.
she's a
If I
yeah,
can-
she's
if
a
I
nice
can sit on her
person.
lap, that'd be nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring this with me because I
Please.
can show your New Orleans boys, but
Show 'em.
I'm bringing it back.
Show those guys how to do
bringing
it.
it back,
You show them.
so- Well,
Show them that
thanks
New
again,
England
boys.
style. Rep New
Cheers,
England.
boys.
Hundo, we love you.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Sonya, thanks for being here.
Hold on, we gotta get a flex real quick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. Let me get you on the camera. There it is.
Had to get one.
Flex it.
There you go.
Follow him at Planet Hundo
Yeah, that's
Instagram.
Hundo.
Later, guys.
This dude's
Love
bringing
you, brother.
content all the time. Man, what a pleasure.
And this is episode 100, man. Just rotating door. A lot of great people that have been a huge part of this show. People doing amazing things in our home city here in Denver, Colorado. Cool stuff. I don't know who's coming in next.
I think it's Clint and Eric.
No, they were 4 spot.
Well, yeah, because we did
But
1,
here,
2, and then we
Jacqueline
skipped one.
might run solo here because Luis is not here. I don't know what happened, Louis. Oh wait,
Has she just been sitting down there?
oh, it's Planet Hundo right there.
Hopefully she hasn't just been sitting down there. Because she has Jacqueline's number, too, so you'd think that she would get in touch with Jacqueline if needed.
Hundo's already posting it.
Nice. Oh, yeah, it's going down.
Episode 100 has been already so much fun, man. This is everything I expected it to be.
Yeah, it's actually a lot more organized than I thought it was going to be, but it took us about a week to really put it together, plot the steps like PEMDAS.
So you're not doing alcohol. I am. I might have to do urination.
Yeah, you will probably most likely have to.
I think like now.
Go.
Yeah, I might do that.
I'll get the.
Because we have
I'll get these people comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know who's coming in next, but.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh, Jacqueline's here.
Forgot my water too.
Oh, you're good.
Hi there.
What's up, Jacqueline?
How's it going? Which is this wheelchair?
Yeah, you can sit. You can sit in that one. You're
This
good.
one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah,
How's
Kevin-
it going?
Going good. Kevin just went to use the restroom really quick, so
Okay.
he'll be right back.
Cool.
And we're super thankful that Jamie did allow us to have that time and record down there for over a year. So yeah, we're just happy to be back, be in DTC.
It's great stuff, man. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
Episode 100.
Hi.
Thanks for being here,
Thank
Jacqueline.
you. Yeah.
We,
thanks
we
for
had you
having
partnered
me.
with Louisa. I don't know what happened. We'll have to.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's okay.
Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
She was scheduled
She
to be here,
probably
but-
started writing a song.
Yeah, she probably did.
She probably got it caught up in the songwriting and went, wah.
Yeah,
got
I
it,
mean-
finish this song out.
She's an amazing songwriter. You never know when you're a creator, you get caught up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
So-
especially when you're feeling it. That's
Oh, yeah.
when you got to stay in it. Like it's when the juices are ripe, when the muse is flowing, you can't pull yourself out of that.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I know that feeling.
So last time we saw you, it was during our sober October.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously we're no longer sober. We're doing drinking, or he's not. You're sober.
You're
I'm not.
you're drinking enough for both of us.
Our last few guests have brought me a couple whiskeys, so enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
And
I'm
yeah,
getting
thanks for
got
making
to.
the trip down. It's good
Absolutely.
to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
You're killing it with your jewelry right now.
Oh, thank you. A lot of roses going on.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's Jacqueline Rose, so I'm always branding my roses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And how's things looking on the farm and back there at the Wild Rose Ranch?
Yes.
Okay.
Wild Rose Ranch is going phenomenally, actually. Just I am doing have been doing a lot of strategy. We've got 3 businesses out there. So Hathor is a big one that we're focusing on, which is Minority Women Business Enterprise. So it's certified because I'm half Native American and obviously a woman, and so it's construction, energy, aerospace, helping companies with their people and their projects. So been going really hard with that and helping a lot of people out at the ranch. Really,
That's awesome.
veterans right now is the big one for the nonprofit.
Veterans.
Yes.
Terrific. We love our vets here at DCPC. We
Yeah.
try to do as much as we can for them. Our sponsors do a lot for them too. So that's terrific. We love that you're helping the vets. And, we're coming out of the COVID, so it seems like business is probably on the upside for what you do, offering these weddings and ceremonies and a place for people to go, right? I mean, business is getting ready to rip Tater Chip.
Yeah, it's absolutely. We've been working a lot with PTSD, suicide. The COVID brought up a lot of those things, and so we really turned the focus on the suicide program, awareness and support for people that have lost somebody or that have struggled themselves. And we had a really great group, Future Leaders Forum with AGC, which is a big association for construction. Had their team come out 2 weeks ago and paint and kind of prepare the place for a much nicer vibe and look. So we're really excited. We'll have day retreats for these people where they get to work with horses and other facilitators and just kind of forget about it. And they finish off with kind of a barn party at the end of the day. After the retreat is finished, they're able to kind of hang out and network with other people that are like-minded and trying to get into a good place. And so it's a fun time.
That's terrific.
That's important work. It's almost it's the need is there, and not too many people are cognizant or aware of this need, because a lot of people don't feel comfortable talking about these issues and feeling safe and secure to bring it up. And so, to have that is something that, you're spending a lot of time on. I just think that's such a huge positive impact that you're having in the Colorado metro area and Denver metro area, because that stuff's needed. It truly is. And for women's rights and women of color and veterans, like all that's just super important.
Yeah. It's funny. I actually want to start my own podcast at some point. So I'm like, well, that's my long-term dream one day. So it's really cool just, being around the podcast world.
Well, we'll give you some tips and tricks.
Yeah, of course.
No charge, of course. We're here to help. I was actually talking to Kevin about this when we were waiting for people to arrive, and that's, we've kind of developed like our consistent quality content. That's one of our things that we stick by. As long as we're consistently show up, as long as we have good quality and good stuff to talk about for the content, then that can be successful. So, we've come up with all these different ideas that, have helped us be successful with this. And we want to share that with people and help them become more successful, from what we've learned.
Yeah.
So you start that project, we're definitely backing it.
Okay, cool.
100%. Because it's another avenue, right? It's another area to reach people.
Yes.
Podcasting is exploding right now. Everybody's trying to jump on that train. So why not try and get on it and do, positive things? That's what it is. I mean, you can reach more people by it. Spotify and all these different platforms that offer, a place for you to spread your message. That's what I love. That's why I fell in love with podcasting. Because you can really say what you want, when you want, how you want. As long as you're not spewing hate or trying to, do that kind of stuff.
Well, there's podcasts out there like that, but not at this place.
Well, you're always going to have that.
We got to be critical, accepting, and loving. That's one of the main things we want to do.
That's what we do here at DCPC. Be
Yeah.
critical, accepting, and loving, of course. And just admiring what, hard work and what people do. And so super stoked that you made it down here, Jacqueline. It's good to see you again.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's badass. I mean, so I know you talked a lot about this the first time you were on, but we probably have some new people tuning in. So working with horses, like that was a huge thing for you, right?
Yeah.
Like working with horses kind of changed your life. Do you mind like kind of talking about that a little bit, sharing that?
Sure. Yeah, so horses saved my life actually when I was 6. Grew up in a horrific situation. I shouldn't have made it through it. At age 6, I didn't commit suicide, which was a way that I thought of to escape because of horses. And my dream to help people through horses one day, I started when I was 5. Actually, in the area where my ranch is currently where we operate, was where the dream began. And my first camping trip was in that area, and elk came through that day, and I was like, okay, this is where I want to do it. And as a kid, it wasn't a nonprofit. I didn't even know that was a such thing. It was more, I want to grow up and help people to be able to play with horses, kids that can't afford ponies and so forth. But that dream really saved my life. I decided right then and there, just kind of looking myself in the mirror, I'm actually going to grow up and do that. And did. And so corporate industry got into, that the corporate world and really worked my way up to be able to do this. And then now just helping people with very similar scenario with horses, teaching them the skills to cope, to overcome, to really reel in their own perhaps trauma-based habits and things that sabotage their lives. So helping them with communication, with self-leadership, with overcoming trauma, and everything in between to help them get back toward a life that is really what they actually want, instead of being defined by something that wasn't what anyone planned, right? So. Yeah.
Powerful work.
That is. That's very powerful work, and that takes a lot of dedication and just that passion to want to help people. You know, I think that's very admirable. You know, and you offer a tremendous service, and I encourage anyone viewing to explore that because we need it.
Yeah. What's the best place again for everybody to check out what you do?
Yes, 99hearts.org is the nonprofit. Yep. And we're actually, right now, we're getting ready for the funnest time of year. So if you know somebody or you are somebody that needs something with those areas, workforce development, especially veterans or early tradespeople, and then suicide struggles or loss, and then families that have lost something significant. So we're a little open-minded there, but maybe there's cancer in the family. Maybe you recently lost somebody, or family of a veteran with severe PTSD or injury. And we have some fun things for the families that are a little less therapeutic and more just getting your family out to be around horses, maybe goats, or whatever it might be for the time, and start overcoming some of those darker moments with some good times.
I gotta say, you know, there's humans are from nature. Like, you know, we're not from concrete structures. We come from the grasslands. We come from the caves. We come from natural environments. And when you bring yourself physically out into a huge field, you got trees around, you got the crisp, clean air, you got blue skies. Like, there's something that's feeding us. Like, it feeds our souls, and it's so important to get out there. And because we're all stuck in front of screens all the time, we're all looking at our social media all the time, you know, so to have those moments where you can get out there and actually experience that, and the 99 Hearts is a great place to get started with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. I see it on social media all the time. It's like that vicarious feeling, you know. We see what you guys are doing. It looks like epic. It's like, man, I want to be out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I have trauma too. I need to change my life.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you right now. Sign me up. I got the trauma.
Exactly.
Don't be too proud, anybody. We have all dealt with it from time to time, for sure.
No, it's a wonderful place, actually. And it's funny because it's not always people that have had this horrific situation. Sometimes it truly is just people that have struggled. And right now, that's happened to a lot of us that I think, you know, 2 years ago we would have went, not me, right? And so it's a really great place with no judgment for people to be able to just get back in touch with themselves.
That's excellent.
Yeah, we need it. We need it. I mean, that's what it's about, man. Everybody, you know, we talked about this with our previous two guests before you came in, Jacqueline, just about the, you know, social media impact and, you know, the mental health issue that we're kind of seeing with everybody trying to compare themselves and seeing what's going on social media, mainstream media, if you will. You know, I'm not trying to throw any of these guys under the bus, of course, but it has a huge impact on how people feel day to day. You know, and if we could just get back to what really matters, it's not about the likes, the comments, the subscribes. None of that shit matters.
Yeah.
What matters is getting out there, you know, being real, being true to yourself, you know, you smelling the grass, you know, seeing these horses neighing. Is that the term?
Yeah, neighing.
That type of
neighing
stuff.
while eating the haying.
Yeah, neighing while eating that haying. That grounds you. You know, that reminds you of what's important.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, we definitely want to thank you because you're a busy person. It sounded like, you know, a 2 o'clock freed up for you today, so you ended up like rolling through, and you coming in here with everything that you're doing out there, like we appreciate your presence here and coming in and sitting and chatting with us. I'm going to get a little emotional today at some point. I could already sense it.
Yeah, it's me. I get to be your catalyst.
Yes.
Good.
Absolutely. I guess that's the Pisces in me. All you other Pisces out there, do you guys cry easy?
I mean, that's a broad statement because I'm a Gemini. I do crying sometimes.
Me too. I'm a Gemini.
Are you?
Yeah. So I've got the two sides. The one that just, and then the one that says, "Oh, not me, never." You know. So it's kind of a battle back and forth.
There is kind of
between.
that flip side. So okay.
Yes.
So I'm not alone with that because I always wonder, you know, being that Gemini, I'm like, it's easy to base it on that. Sometimes I want to cry. Sometimes I want to get mad. Sometimes I'm happy.
Yeah, it's all natural. So you've got to accept it's just the Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh yeah. Well, if you don't mind grabbing the next people on the list,
thing, yes.
And
Thanks for making the trip down here, Jacqueline.
Yeah,
honestly.
we were very happy that you came. Hoping that you're going to hang out so we could see you when you're done. But if you have to head out,
no
totally
problem.
understand.
Yeah.
But we
Hundo
absolutely
just
appreciate you
left.
coming so much.
I saw him in the elevator lobby, so he had to head
cool.
out. But yeah, thanks for making the trip down, honestly.
Thank you. I
it means a lot.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I watch you guys now, and I just love it. And so keep up the great work, and I'm so excited about what's coming up.
Yeah, we'll get some more people joining into your stuff.
Sure.
Awesome.
Which camera is
Good
that?
to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Looks like camera.
It's that one.
This one. Battery low. Doing that thing again, Artie.
Yeah, just turn it back on. Is it plugged in?
It's got to be plugged in.
Where's the plug one?
So this is the power right here.
Here, I'm going. Let me go.
I think next on the list is Craig and Eric. Clint and Eric.
Clint and Eric? Nice. Yeah, it's not plugged in.
So we lost power on that one.
Here.
Perfect timing.
Let's do that. There we go. Now close it and open it. And then it should be able to be working.
We're going to have to do some editing.
Yes.
Most of this is going to be edited. So don't worry about it. But I'm actually kind of concerned. Louie has always been on time. And I haven't heard a word from her.
Doing okay, man.
Hundo's fucking Instagram's great.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that one's back live.
Perfect. Easy fix. Who we got next there?
Oh, shit.
We got Clinton.
We got Clint. We got Eric. What's up, boys?
It's good to have you two in here. I know Clint's excited to be here.
It's been the most unique episode we've ever done. You know, just rotate people through.
Speaking of rotating people through, actually, this has nothing to do with it. I'm just going to take a selfie.
It's okay. Everyone's done it so far.
There you go.
Cool. Bingo.
Word.
You in the studio. We
Next
got
lineup.
Eric and Clint in the studio.
We got Eric Duchesne. We got Clint Gerstensen. Boys.
It was this one that got spilled in.
Did you guys do drinking out there with them?
No.
A little bit.
I'm ready to crack
I went and got.
Sonya gave me that
liquor.
fucking tin shit.
He wants to try it. Clint wants to try that.
Oh, yeah. Here,
Top
Clint.
12.
Do you have something to pour it in?
That's the problem. That's why I haven't drank out
The
of it yet.
DCPC cup.
Oh,
Wait, aren't there other cups?
Here, turn that camera. It's getting the white on the.
On his face?
On Eric?
Yeah, turn it just a little bit.
Yeah, I got
What are you
nudged.
talking about?
You see what I'm saying? There you go.
Got it.
Perfect.
Are we recording already?
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah,
better
we're
record.
in
Everything's
it.
live.
Yeah, this is it.
Can Arthur kick us off with a freestyle?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right,
Episode.
hold on.
We got episode 100. We coming in, having fun. Something about to happen. A discussion. Best it. Everybody out here acting reckless, drinking brown, straight whiskey, popping a couple edibles up in me. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not eating edibles again, man. Fuck it.
Yeah. Eric had an experience,
last
last night.
on edibles. Eric,
I thought I'd have to go to the hospital for a minute there. It was one of those.
Stop doing that.
but here's the thing. 'Cause
Well, I don't though.
That's why I messed him up.
You
Yeah.
should probably go straight edge. Right
I think we were talking about that with one of our previous guests. I thought we brought that up about the edible like milligram dosage.
They're in the other room.
They're in the other room. But what I'm telling you is this: I've been in that same boat, Eric. I did. I'll never forget the time. I think I did 30
is
milligrams. It was a
DCPC
Chiba Chew. Like I did the whole bar.
Oh, before they regulated
Before-
5, yeah.
Before it was like when it first hit. And I remember feeling to myself, I was hanging out with my upstairs neighbors at the time, which I won't call their names out, but you all probably remember from my old apartment. And I was like, I have to.
Steve and John, right?
Steve and John.
Yeah.
Steve and John. That's them.
How did you know that?
The upstairs neighbors.
And I was so
it's
fucked up.
Steve and
You
John.
know, I didn't even make it to dinner. You know, I was like, oh, we're having dinner together. I was like, I got to go home. And when I went home, I didn't know if I should lay down, sit up, walk, run. I didn't know what to do because nothing felt right. I was that high
Yeah, dude, I
on
know
weed
that.
edibles.
You know what they say, though? Crawl, walk, run.
That's a good point, Clint. It didn't work that night, though, Clint.
This was before they regulated the shit.
Dude, over the trash can.
So, Clint, just to fill you in on the seat that you have the shoes to fill now,
Yeah.
every single guest that sat in that chair for the last hour and a half has spilled their drink. So, let's see if Clint can Set the
I don't
record
think
straight.
he's gonna spell it.
Yeah,
He got a couple drip drops on the ground, but that's it.
For the homies.
That's not too bad. Yeah, sure they could be
So
for
Eric
the
and I
homies.
were talking.
Dushin's drinking the Miller Lite.
Eric and I
Yeah,
were
it's
talking.
all right.
Did you know Arthur and Eric got me into gangster rap 22 years ago?
Did I know that?
Yeah.
I do now.
Tupac,
there you go.
West Side Connection.
Is Tupac considered gangster rap though?
Wait, is 4 on right now?
100%.
Oh, it is.
100%. Not all of his rap is gangster rap, but he is 100% gangster rap.
Well, yeah, but think about it. The best way to figure out if someone's gangster rap is how they died.
I guess that's a good point.
I mean, yeah, live by the gun, die by the gun type shit.
That's
Blood
what
in, blood out.
That's not funny, man. I miss Tupac.
Yeah, he was good.
Tupac was obviously a legend in the music industry, but what does define gangster rap? Like what makes it gangster rap versus just like, hey, we're a hip hop rap artist?
If they're not rapping, they're about to set trip. So then they're gangster rappers.
You didn't get that last word either.
Set trip?
Set trip?
Yeah, set trip.
No, I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Can you elaborate?
You're about to trip on your set. Just set tripping. You're about to shoot some motherfuckers that aren't part of your gang.
Okay.
You guys have never heard set tripping?
No, well, I haven't, but that shouldn't be a surprise.
I'm not
for
really
most.
too familiar with it. I come up with my own lingo, so that's what I do.
I'm a generation older than these
Yeah.
guys, so they don't know.
Yeah, he is.
I'm
But
the
it-
farthest from
Oh,
being gangster.
do you guys
I'm pretty
remember
sure-
when Eric knocked me out? I thought about that a couple days ago.
With
when,
the gloves on?
Yeah,
I remember.
2
that.
times.
You got KO'd by Clint twice?
Yeah, I
No,
probably
no,
had a
I KO'd him
concussion.
2 times.
Yeah, the other way. I was bare knuckle boxing, but Eric just like, all I remember is waking up outside and everyone's like, dude, you were death snoring. And I'm like,
You got knocked the fuck out, bro.
And then what happened?
He was instigating the whole time, too.
He
And then
was.
you- and you're like,
Clint,
you're
this man has a wild hair up his ass, and it's always there.
I've seen it. My favorite moment of Clint,
Eric wants that.
you know, and if we have to edit, we will. But my favorite Clint moment is the beach whale. And
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there for that.
I
but
wish
I was at
I
home.
wasn't either.
I wish we had Anthony Scott here to, you know, because he tells the story way better than I.
Anthony Scott?
Did I get his name right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tells the story
The skinny
way
little
better.
Dude, Forward Observer guy, you know what I mean?
He was a wild boy.
He was the one that we threw in the trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we?
I was in the trunk too.
You were in the trunk. I just remember that night, and a couple fun facts about that night, right? One of them was the beach whale, which we all still make fun of till this day. When you rolled out of the taxi and just threw up with your arms to your sides, the beach whale.
Laying on the ground.
Second off, hats off to Anthony, who sacrificed his evening in the strip club that we all were in that night.
I wasn't there.
He's like, I'm not, I don't need to see these ladies. I'm going to make sure my homie's okay.
Yeah, I tagged him out a couple times. And
But that's what
sat
you
in
get
there
for
with
fellow army men, right?
All right. Well,
Battle buddies.
also, mind you, I just got back from a deployment,
Yeah.
which means that I hadn't drank in like 12 months.
Yeah,
and
and
then
you're
we went
high.
back, drank 2 40s and a lot of vodka. But I did that night. I invented a new way of throwing up in toilets that are very questionable. And who wants to sit on the floor in a bar, a strip club, you name it? You don't want to sit on the floor and throw up, right? You want to sit on the pot and you back all the way up and just go between your
So
legs.
you're sitting on the bowl,
Toilet.
the tank.
Just the toilet.
Yeah, just
back
all
up
the
where
way
you have
backed
the hole
up.
between you, and then you could just like fall asleep and still like do whatever you need to do.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, stupid times, I tell you.
Yeah, don't when you come to Denver for the first time, don't drink that night. Like give yourself a
Or
week.
just take it slow. at
Hydrate or
least.
dihydrate, right?
Well, that's the problem.
Hydrate.
Because Denver has been kind of named like that. We're going to Denver. We're going to have the best weed. We got the highest THC, level. We got the fucking booze. And everybody gets super ripped night
There's
one
no
here.
oxygen here.
No oxygen. So if you're not familiar with the altitude and you make your first trip here and you do a little partying, let's say you drink a 6-pack of like a Sam Adams.
you're going to feel like you drank a 12-pack.
What are you tired?
You're gonna feel like you drank a 12
What are
pack.
you doing, bro? This is episode 100.
Dude,
What
I
the fuck,
had a
man?
yawn on.
Yeah,
I had to get my yawn on.
congratulations, by the way.
Fatigue, fever, chills.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, nothing
How
has
you
happened
doing?
yet.
How you doing?
Nothing's happened yet. I still haven't been drinking.
Pretty sure everyone
this
in here is
whiskey
fully
looks
vaccinated.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm. This is why I got the mask on. I'm Tuesday is my second dose.
Oh, okay.
I got my second dose like.
Not you,
3
though.
weeks ago.
No, but I identify that I'm fully vaccinated. So
Why do you do that?
Because
Because he can. It's in his legal right.
absolutely.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar. I identify as such, so I should be acknowledged.
Technically.
But how?
Absolutely, Clint.
This isn't like
I mean, by law, he can identify
What?
it with whatever he wants. to identify
Correct.
as.
so. Like, so you're just saying like if like a cop asks you or something, what's a cop?
I'm not
gonna
worried
ask
about
you that?
police enforcement. I mean, I don't think police are asking anybody if they're vaccinated.
No.
I mean, there's like a card and shit that you get.
Yeah.
Like you might have to display.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah, you can get it from a printer,
Dude.
and using a pen.
Jesus
Cardstock too.
Christ.
You upset, Eric?
Yeah, man.
Why?
I don't know.
No, I mean
because, dude, we've been living through a year-long pandemic, and motherfuckers don't want to participate in getting shit out of the weeds, you know.
Yeah, but with what's going on in India,
We're not in India.
We're about to be.
Dude, everyone can get a free
India,
vaccine.
everyone's just dying of
the vaccine
COVID
is
right now.
free for everybody. They got plenty in Colorado right now. Like you can find a.
I mean, I got my vaccine. I got
I know.
Pfizer representing.
I'm just one of those. Like I love you, Kev, but
Love you too, Eric.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I'm gonna steal a couple vaccines and come in your room one night. You could be like, "What, a spider bite me?"
No, I wouldn't do that, and I don't think that's fair for you to judge me that way.
Well,
Finish him.
do whatever you want. Do whatever the fuck you
My
want.
body, my choice, brother. That's what it is.
Jesus Christ.
well,
Yeah, but not if your body is like making other bodies
but
sick
at the
and.
same time,
But you're not. I get it. Like you're not. You don't have COVID.
but
You're
if
not
he
making
gets
anybody
it,
sick.
he,
You could
he
still pass
understands
it.
the risk.
I have the antibodies.
what's the risk?
I already said that on air.
Yeah, so he has the antibodies, which means
You're just saying
that
that, though?
helps with our total herd immunity, right? Like
Absolutely.
if he's-
It's
but you
already
know you-
passed through my bloodstream.
but
I've had COVID.
You know that you could get it again, right?
You can get the flu again, Eric.
Oh, dude, do not get the flu again. I got the flu actually, I got a vaccine first time in years for the flu. I think 2 years ago.
I'm the only one here that's got any sense.
Time dilation. So I got the flu vaccine, and my wife didn't. My kids didn't. I got the flu. Someone at work coughed at me directly. We were sitting eating lunch, super sick. She coughs, and I was like, "Oh boy, that's it. I'm dead." And I got the flu. Coughed in the house. My wife didn't get it. My kids didn't get it. No one got it except me. The guy with
and
the
you
flu
got the
shot.
vaccine.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
So I
mean,
honestly
that's
probably
the
wouldn't-
whole conversation, you know. Like, you know, do you take vaccines? Do you do this? Do you do that?
My body, my choice.
And it's kind of turning into one of those, you know, PC things where like jobs are telling people like, hey, don't ask your coworkers if they're doing this or not. It can make them uncomfortable. Yeah. So it's kind of getting there, like where it's like, you know, you don't really talk or ask about it.
It's like, hey, check out.
I mean, there's no need to.
Go.
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know what anybody's doing. I mean, it's like, when's the last time you had your tetanus shot? Gives a fuck. It's my body, my choice. It's my personal medical agenda.
Well, if
I
you
don't
step
think
on a
that's
rusty nail,
nearly
you
a
should
good
probably know
comparison.
Why not, Eric?
Are you trying to get something out of me?
No. It's episode 100. Everything's possible.
I'm not trying to get into an argument on
No, I don't want to
episode
argue with you. I
100.
love you.
Well, still. Because tetanus is you'd have to step on a rusty nail, and it
Fair
only
enough.
affects you.
Fair enough. I understand that.
Right. But if you get COVID, even if you don't have symptoms, you give it to some old lady, and she dies because of you.
Yeah, but I could do that with the flu. I could do that
Yeah,
with...
but the flu isn't going to kill her like COVID will.
Flu's killed people.
Okay, like
COVID.
okay, so COVID is better now because there's less people in hospitals, so there's better treatment, more hospital beds. You're less likely to die from COVID if you get it. But still, it's like one of those things. It's like there's so many new variants coming out. India is having like 500,000 new cases a day.
And that's...
You know, we travel banned from them, or we do like there's no flights coming from India apparently, but that doesn't mean they can't get here.
So this
and spread new
reminds me
shit.
of a would you rather.
What is it?
Would you rather be stuck on an island with a bunch of people that are vaccinated, or would you rather be in America with a bunch of people that are not vaccinated?
Depends on where's the island.
The Bahamas.
Oh, yeah, there. 100.
No, I was trying to do that on the fly. Like
That was pretty good.
That was a
though,
pretty good
Clint.
one. I didn't put any would you rather's
We
together
had
for
no
today.
would you rather
Yeah, I
for
didn't
this
do
episode.
that.
What's
Look,
next?
You know?
Team 100. I'm curious. What's next though? I know like the COVID thing. I'm trying to switch it because I'm kind of bored of talking about
Obviously,
it.
yeah. Everybody's bored of talking about it. What's next, man? We're just, rolling with the punches.
Okay.
That's what we got to do. We got to move on, right? It's time to get back to business. Whatever way we got to do that. And that's what it is. We're turning the page.
Yeah, man. But freaking 2 years of this, Clint, you've been a great support. I know you've been on this is your fourth appearance or something.
Dirty Thirds right here, baby.
33rds, Eric. This is your third time too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You came
no, this was his fourth.
No.
because you came on audio at least once.
Yeah, he was
and then
007.
video at least once.
He was 007.
And
Oh
you
yeah.
couldn't really
Well, in
hear
episode
in the
2,
voice.
he was on too.
Yeah, 002, 007. Yeah, this is Eric's fourth appearance.
Yeah.
I've been on here 4 times.
Yeah, both you and Clint.
3 times for me.
3
Yeah,
times for
bad
Clint.
memory.
I was
man.
1 audio, 1 visual, and now Team 100.
Well, you guys have been huge supporters of our program, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It's gonna grow.
100
into
episodes
interesting-
is a pretty big feat. Like like you could just do this with no audience too, but like it's still pretty cool because you guys are dedicated, you know.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Still half the shit y'all talk about.
I know. Well, that's half the fun of it. Eric, you actually were motivating us at the beginning because
absolutely.
when we were
And I was
when
gonna,
we were
that's
putting
right.
it together,
I promised I'd hold Eric's feet to the fire on
you
air.
were all like, we're all naming the episode 0007 or whatever, and you're like, throwing those zeros in there is a little ambitious, don't you think?
Yeah, because that implies you're gonna have 1,000 episodes. You guys might make it there.
We only had the 1. We implied we were definitely going to get to 100. We never had the 00. So like 001, right?
Yeah.
Or did I do that wrong?
No, it was always
001.
001. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, 100. Yeah, that's right.
But we need that in our life, Eric, and that's why I consider you one of my best friends because you always hold me accountable. You don't just like whatever, Kev. I like that about you, brother. I really do. I love the fact that you and I can disagree and still be great friends.
Oh yeah,
You know?
most times when you two hang out with
I'm
each other
serious.
at night, it ends up turning into like a 4-hour long debate. And last time that this happened when you guys were there, I was just like, "Come on, guys, we've been talking about this for like 3 hours. Neither of you guys are moving on your point. Can't we just drop it already?"
But do you ever debate, Arthur? Like, I feel like you've been one of the happiest people I know. I know you've had your like ups and downs and shit like that, but I feel like Arthur's always been like that. Always happy, always up. And then he always attributed it to that book, the Mind Power book, right? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I think you need to reread that, though.
I do need to reread that.
Yeah,
I need to recenter myself.
Man now.
I need to recenter myself.
Arthur, recenter yourself. But I need to know that book, too, so I can be less of a grumpy old man, because I'm grumpy these days.
I got the book, man. It's sitting in my collection. At my house.
It's hard to take just a book for okay, I'm going to live my life this way now. Right?
Yeah.
For everything. But to pick and choose that type of information, I find that valuable. Different YouTubers, motivational people. Jocko Willink is a huge inspirational.
Oh, yeah. I went to his muster.
That's
Best
right.
thing ever.
Did you met him?
Yeah. I worked out
We'd
with
love
him
to get Jocko on this podcast.
4:30 in the morning. I worked out with him.
He's a little bit early for me, a little bit early.
Yeah, I didn't really want to do it, but I had a couple coworkers that said, "Yeah, you have to do it if you're going to the muster." And I was like, "All right, let's do this then." And downtown Denver running and doing like flutter kicks and all sorts of stuff. I was like, "Man!" And they're like yelling in their bullhorns. I was like, "This is fun."
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Jocko's
Huge.
great.
Oh, he's amazing. Navy SEAL. This guy's seen it all, man. I love that good motivational speech. We use it a lot. When things are going bad, there's going to be some good that comes out.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's hard to stay motivated all the time. Who's kidding who? No one's perfect.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna happen.
Shit gets heavy sometimes, man, and you need a break. So that's something that's a little food for thought. Work your hardest, keep trying your best all the time with everything. But we all deserve a break sometimes. It's unrealistic to be 100% all the time. So allow yourselves the breaks where it deserves.
And challenge yourself. Again, like I said, I love surrounding myself with people that don't agree with me. I always bring up Eric Duchesne because I love you to death, brother. And Eric always challenges me, and that's what I like about it. I need people to challenge me. That's what I need, Eric. I like your Odessa mask, though. You look great.
Thanks, yeah.
You look good, and I hope you keep being you, man, and keep challenging me.
So I read a study that says masks and social distancing hasn't actually been as effective as the CDC led it to be.
Probably because people aren't actually doing it.
I don't know. They use
mannequins. 25% right now is doing it. I'm still
75%. Oh yeah.
I'm still like, I'm not 6 feet from Clint. But you've been vaccinated. I'm halfway vaccinated.
It's hard to stay 6 feet away from.
It's one of those things. It's just like
his hair is
it's like,
flowy.
Clint looks great.
It's a very small. It's a very small thing to do just to be safe.
So actually, hold on.
It's like putting on your pants.
And I've never disagreed with that.
Yeah.
What you just said about what I'm wearing looks great. So let me tell you a funny story. So those shirts that are more like form-fitting, they're all over the interwebs, like every.
Yeah, and they show a dude that's got the perfect body.
Yeah, like the perfect body, all that stuff. So I got these, right? And they say, okay, order one size smaller, right? I used to wear a large, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look a little better. So I got myself a medium. I'm like, all right, this is looking good. Dude, the COVID-19 is hitting, and I looked at myself in these pictures, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't even wear these mediums anymore. I got the rolls on the side, the rolls on the front. It doesn't help. It doesn't taper you. I need like a corset that comes with the shirt. I think that should be the next.
A corset?
They have
Yeah,
that.
that
They
comes
have
with,
like
with the
Men
shirt.
corsets.
Men
I don't know if
corsets
it's-
for men?
I don't know if they have it for men, but they have it for women.
Plus size women, and you can just a man could wear a plus
What's it
size
called?
Well, it's
one.
just like it's like a thing that like comes up like
Yeah.
Pulls up from the
It's
pants.
like the jegging thing, or what is it?
I don't know what it is, but it's like
it
nylons.
tight, yeah.
But yeah, it keeps it tight.
So,
I feel like I'll get like really claustrophobic wearing that.
I
all day.
hate it when my shirts like are constantly like touching me.
Yeah.
I just don't like that feeling.
I told you we should have walked in without shirts on.
That would have been sexy.
We're gonna write 100.
No, no.
I was gonna put a 1. Eric was gonna put a circle.
See,
Around the nipples.
I usually rock a lot of like tucked in shirts. I tuck in my shit to my jeans or my work shirts. A lot of people don't like that feel because they feel constricted. I've just gotten used to it. I feel like, it's just kind of part of like
Makes it easier to
draw my damn pistol, Eric.
draw a weapon.
See, Eric knows what's that. Gun tooting hillbilly.
Heck yeah, that shirt gets in the way.
Can't be having that, bro.
So
I need direct active.
So I still want to do this, so I'm just going to put it out there again. Next time Kevin goes to the gun range, I'm going again, and we're going to each buy our own targets, and then we're going to both shoot off of his pistol, and I'm going to prove to him once and for all I'm better on his own gun than he is.
It's funny to me how
How is
often,
that even possible?
Yeah, it just amazes me how Arthur's just so.
He thinks, what does he think, like Halo translates to the
No,
real world?
no, I'm just saying some people are really good shots. Like that one, the kid, yeah.
Yeah, T was great.
Yeah, he came up and was doing
Some
better
people
than
are.
all of us.
Yeah, some people are, man.
I can shoot better left-handed than I can right-handed.
Aren't you left-handed?
single. I'm not, no. But it's just because
I always thought you were
I
right-handed.
use technique with my left hand, right? Like I
Because
follow
it's
every
all it
technique.
knows or what?
I feel
But
like
my right hand, I just do it quick.
out of everyone in this
muscle
room,
memory.
Clint's probably by default the best shooter.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
you've been trained.
yeah, he's been.
Yeah.
You've been trained. I
How
haven't
many
had any
people have
training.
you killed?
Well,
Jesus,
whoa.
Eric.
Well, the good news is we're on episode 100. 100 people.
About to be 101?
No, I did my last 5
know,
years.
I
I was
know.
mostly doing criminal investigations.
I know you were.
I've never killed anybody.
Yet.
I
Yeah,
haven't
you don't
either.
know if you killed anybody, right? You're carrying COVID around.
Oh, you're
you could be
right. Yeah,
passing
you're
it.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah. Eric,
Filthy.
Filthy.
I better get a shot in my arm.
Just don't get the J&J one.
No, don't get that.
Or Moderna.
Well, you don't really have a choice.
So one of my bosses,
My body, my choice.
he went and got the antibody test,
You
which
do have a choice. Sorry.
but
you
no,
always have a choice.
because they just give you whichever one they have,
No,
right?
you sign up and it says what you sign up for.
Oh, well, shit.
No, Moderna's fine. You survived it. You're the only reason why I would tell people not to get Moderna.
Yeah,
because
the
you had
fever.
it rough.
Yeah.
the fever.
I'm predicting this is like going to be a yearly thing. We get a
We're
booster.
talking about it again. We suck. Come up
We
with
we
would
did
you rather.
we did go back to it. Yeah, we're tired of hearing about that shit.
Oh, I got 100. I got 100 question.
You do?
Yeah. So, what would you rather eat 100 meals of? If you had to have 100 meals straight of it, no matter what, breakfast,
In a
lunch,
row?
dinner, in a row, 100 meals. What would it have to be?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the helm here because the first thing that popped in my head was pho. I love that Vietnamese pho.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? It's amazing.
I went with a type of fried rice, like chicken fried rice, with veggies in it.
Yeah, I'd have to do something veggies just because of that
Yeah.
whole tight-fitting shirt thing.
I like the
Yeah.
fact that when I eat pho, it fills me up for about 2 hours. I get that full feeling.
Yeah.
And then I don't have that garbage gut like from pizza, cheeseburgers. Like I don't feel that with pho. And I love the flavors. I love the sriracha in there. I get everything I want out of pho, so I'm gonna stick with that.
How about you, Eric?
Probably like, I don't know, rice, chicken, veggie.
It's like a rice protein veggie.
Yeah,
Have
something
you,
like that.
have you done the Chattanooga swish with whiskey before? You know what
I don't know
is?
what that is, Clint.
So you put whiskey in your mouth, right? And to get all the full flavors, you swish it, like mouthwash.
Sure, I've done that.
And once it starts to burn,
Is that the Chattanooga swish?
yeah, it's called the Chattanooga.
Just putting
swish.
whiskey in your mouth and swishing it like mouthwash?
I've definitely done
Yeah.
that. Though.
Just one type of whiskey, or what are you talking about?
Just any kind of whiskey.
I mean,
doing like
be-
a whiskey taste.
Being that it's Chattanooga, I would imagine that a lot of that was derived from Tennessee whiskey, right? Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee whiskey.
So like Jack Daniels, because Jim Beam's Kentucky, so
Makers is
Where's Chattanooga?
Makers is
Tennessee, right?
Makers Mark.
I don't know.
I think Makers is Kentuckian.
I have no clue.
Kentucky.
I don't know. I don't know what Makers is.
Did you know that Tennessee borders? It's tied for bordering the most states with Missouri. I think it's 8,
It's Missouri.
8 or 9. Missouri.
Missouri.
You lived there.
I did, yeah.
That's where I got my dog.
That's where I got my kid. I mean,
Oh
that's
my
where I had
god.
my- No.
That was a great.
Wait, where did you live
right
in?
on.
Where did
Yeah.
you live in there?
You know Lake of the Ozarks?
Yeah.
South of there.
South.
Beautiful area.
About 45 minutes.
Beautiful area. Very humid.
What was the town name?
Waynesville,
Waynesville.
Missouri.
Were you close to Joplin?
Party on.
What?
Were you close to Joplin?
A little bit, yeah.
little bit.
No.
There was a bad tornado there.
In
Oh,
Joplin?
No, Joplin is close to Springfield, right?
There was a bad
I have
tornado
no
in
idea.
Joplin.
It was not close to anything, really. There was a Walmart there. Yeah.
Clint, I think there's one there everywhere.
Yeah, and a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ooh, I like B-dubs. I'll tell you what, though, they're a little bit pricey.
Yeah, but if you
It's too much.
If that's your only restaurant, you're not going to enjoy it.
Oh, I'm going to pay it.
There was a bar there, though, that had the best pretzel I've ever had in my entire life, and it was called Hoppers.
Did you feel like Stanley Hudson on Pretzel Day?
Who the fuck is Stanley Hudson?
The black
The
guy.
Office.
Have you never watched The Office, Eric?
I mean, I've watched episodes, but I don't know any characters.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to that.
It's rookie stuff.
He
You don't watch
hates
The Office?
every day in the office other than Pretzel Day.
Yeah.
So, I like The
Favorite day of
Office.
the year.
I
but
love The Office.
For some reason, that like awkward comedy where it makes you like feel what the other person's feeling, I don't like that. I'm too way empathetic for that shit.
Like,
Yeah.
do you think that has something to do with like the cringe aspect?
Yeah, I'm too empathetic for it.
For me, I can't stand being around stupid people, and I feel like when I watch that,
Why are you here, Clint?
Yeah, well,
oh, I wouldn't
That's
be
what I was
here if
gonna
you
ask.
guys were stupid, believe me. Yeah, I can't handle it. Like watching The Office or any of that like really stupid slapstick kind of.
do you like action?
Nah, I'm
Like Kung Fu? Do you like Kung Fu?
He's going to say Warrior on HBO is
yeah,
good.
Warrior.
Okay.
I've watched the first episode. He got me into it last night. It's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope. If you have HBO, Warrior.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
It's
I
like
have
it's
HBO.
like based on Bruce Lee's writings, which I have no idea what that means exactly, but
Bruce Lee. He was
they
a-
like emulate him a bit in the show.
Not Bruce
it's hella
Lee, but I
dope.
used to watch Legend of the Drunken Master. That was like one of my favorite
Is
movies.
that Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan. And it was a very kung fu, but the drunken kung fu style.
Jackie
Oh my
Chan's man.
gosh. Best
That is a
movie
great
ever.
movie.
And he would like take those like Legend of Zelda type pots, smash them together, and drink all the
Oh, yeah.
soju type alcohol.
He had that whole like lean
Dude,
back.
I'd be down to
drunk
watch
flow.
that, man. I got to get a Kung Fu night going pretty soon. That'd be fun.
You've been doing DVD watching in your fucking vehicle.
I have been.
Wait, what?
This guy, he figured out that he has a ability to watch. Yeah, I think you watch Men in Black.
Yeah, I watched Men in Black
300.
2. I'm watching
Great
300.
movies. Great movies.
I got
You
eight
doing it while you're
miles
You're
in
just
driving,
it.
bro?
watching him in your car?
He's driving.
Well, yeah, I'll peer down. It's more of the audio, and then like
Oh, you're
occasionally I'll
doing
look
it
down.
while driving?
Yes,
It's rough.
Dog.
It's rough.
Okay. I thought I pictured you
That's
in a
rough.
parking
I'm calling you
lot.
out.
dude, I'm doing just fine. Okay, I got insurance on the car. Everything's current.
If
Until
you
you
rear
kill
end someone
somebody.
because you're watching fucking
Jesus.
300.
Dude, I've done a lot more on my cell phone while driving than I'm doing with this thing. Like occasionally.
This is even worse.
No,
He's I'm playing Snake on my Nokia while watching Men in
Snake on
Black
Nokia.
2 and unplugging from the Matrix.
Well, all I gotta
All while
say,
going 85.
all I gotta say is that the car rides have been a lot more entertaining recently.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Bro, just listen to music.
When the child is born,
Or
just
a
like all
podcast.
children,
yeah, or a podcast.
they are inspected. They are examined, and if there's any, I messed it up. But either way, they throw the
So how
smart
do you
children
got-
away.
You're
Yeah,
going
could
on
you-
your switchboard. How do you got this going right now?
He is on a switchboard.
Yeah, we
it's,
gotta
it's
go.
going, bro.
It's in his pocket.
Yeah, no, but I like. Do you just have like a four-way like Zoom? Split?
No, we're just
No.
slapping it like we always do.
No, whenever when someone's talking, they're on. They're on.
Yeah.
I just haven't noticed it, or what?
Yeah, you haven't noticed it because I'm that good, Eric.
But we gotta keep the rotation moving, boys.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I had a lot of fun on this one though.
yeah, this one was a good rotation. I guess bring whoever's next on
Who
the
was
list.
next down on the list after you guys?
Mark and Jamie?
Mark and Jamie.
Mark and Jaime.
Yeah.
Send them in.
Well, we love you guys. Clint, thanks so much
Mark
for being
and
here.
Jamie.
Send them in.
Can we
Eric.
take this whiskey?
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Take,
you guys
take
can
it.
take
Get
it.
out of here.
Yeah,
Get it
take
out of
it.
here. Actually,
No,
pour
not
me a
this.
shot first.
No. This whiskey stays. This is the 100. Though.
Oh, this
yeah,
is
Clint,
this
this
is
is
from
for
Clint
me.
too. Yeah.
I'm being an asshole,
Hey.
Clint. I'm sorry.
No, share it. I'm just saying this is the 100.
Or not me. I mean
Okay.
me. I meant for us.
Yeah,
That's really
I just
nice.
meant me because Arthur's not drinking today.
but
So
yeah,
selfish.
I am selfish,
You
Eric. I know.
selfish
big things coming for
DCPCer.
DCPC.
I am selfish.
We're doing it, man. We're
I'm
gonna keep
jealous.
moving.
Both
I
of
got
these guys
you-
both
I
moved
got you a
into nice new
potential,
apartments.
Arthur. Under the umbrella, I got you a potential.
Okay.
Oh, there's big things coming,
She
Clint.
might have been the last person that was before us.
Oh yeah, we talked to her about that when she was in here.
All right, good.
Yeah.
We're doing things, Clint. We're doing it.
No, we are. Let's do it. Like seriously, there's entrepreneurs and there's entrepreneurs, and then if you're an entrepreneur, there's people that run enterprises, And there's people that just, run dry cleaning shops. What do you want to do? Right? Do you want to just work your whole life until you retire, or do you want everyone else to work for you?
Well, what if you do something you love? Then you could work your whole life, right? No.
Because that'll turn the fun out of it, right?
Well, it does. Yeah, it does.
Like, yeah, you love making video games, but I bet sometimes things get a little dire.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I know what you did there. You
saw it.
Doing the company name.
I smell what you're stepping in.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur.
But you didn't say the whole company name.
Good thing. Yeah, anyways. All right, we're going to go get Jamie.
Grab the next ones on the list. We
Send
love
them
you
in.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Let's see if I can do it.
I'm going to run and use the head really quick.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to do the same
Are you
ones.
pausing?
No, there's no pausing.
Okay.
This thing stays live.
Yeah, so you let it run.
It's a little warm.
Here, keep that shit open.
All right, brothers. We'll see you. Where are we at? 5 or 6 slot? So we're almost
We've got
done.
two more slots left and then open.
All right. Clint, I love you. Are we going to have a one-on-one here? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's taking the guest seat.
Where's the hat? Oh, he took the hat.
Look, you're on the guest seat.
All right.
Hey, man, it's good to see you.
Yeah. How's life been?
Oh, man. It's been great.
What do you want to do? What are the next big steps for discussion combustion?
It's a good question. I think we're doing it. Just keep adding layers. I think has been everything I try to do weekly. For me personally, my goals. I want to get out of the grocery business by 2022, and I want to be a full-time day trader.
Okay.
Yep. So day trader by day.
What stocks though? No, are you talking about like any stocks, right?
All
like
of it.
Bitcoin, crypto,
and NFTs or NTFs, mutual funds, you name it, index.
So how are you feeling about Dogecoin?
We had this conversation a little bit earlier. I bought Dogecoin. I FOMO'd.
Okay, yeah.
I FOMO'd into Dogecoin, and I bought it a little bit too high.
But it just went up.
It did go up.
Okay.
But I bought it when it was almost all-time high because I was FOMO'd. Dogecoin, how do I feel about it? I think Doge will see $1. I think they will pump Doge to $1 per value, but I don't know how far it's going to go past there. I feel more confident in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum than I do some of these other coins. Litecoin, I think, is the one that people are sleeping on right now. And I think Litecoin is going to mirror what Ethereum did.
Mm-hmm.
I got into Ethereum when it was like $5.15.
Yeah.
And I sold it at like $800 just thinking that I was going to see a pullback. And that thing went, Clint, it's still going. It's almost $3,000.
Yeah.
I
think the door's locked.
Is it locked?
The door.
Stag and O are my two favorites right now.
Okay.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Arthur Raw.
An air conditioner and they're all about 10 is what you get.
Oh, yeah. We were just talking some cryptos here. I don't know where Arthur went.
To
The
the
air
bathroom.
conditioner on because everybody's in there complaining they're about to go strike.
Is it like 5,000 degrees or what?
Yeah.
We're like sweating, like all the gullets.
I thought everyone was really nervous to come on the podcast, but yeah.
Even the pepperoni sweating in there.
All right, gentlemen.
I like your.
Are you leaving, Clint?
I'm no longer Arthur. Arthur's back.
Oh.
Clint took the seat for a bit, Art, and I kind of liked it. I think that we can make that work. I think you're out.
That's funny.
I got to take a piss, too.
All right, you going to do that here, Jamie? You got to get closer over here. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Jamie looks good. Mark looks good. And we're still live, boys. Everything, there's no stopping today. Everything just keeps rolling. So you're talking to the world.
Yeah, man. You going to go pee or you down to do this session really quick?
We got to piss. We'll go.
We'll go.
Start talking. Run the board.
I'll get you, Kev. I got you.
Arthur, would you rather
I'm not drinking more of that, though. I'll tell you right now.
Cap it.
I'll be back.
hang out with Mark or me?
Oh, that's tough. That is a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I've spent more time seeing Jamie in the past year.
By default.
So I'm gonna go with Mark because I don't get to see Mark that often.
Terrible, that was default.
Yeah, and then he was just stroking us both there.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, I love you both, man. And Jamie, since you're in here, I just, it's episode 100, and I gotta say it, man, because you have really contributed to where we're at now by being the host of where the studio was before, man.
I'm proud of you guys.
And
they say it every time I'm on here. They started out with stuff. And look what you guys are at now.
I know, it's pretty amazing, man. And Mark, you even were a guest producer for a little bit on the show.
At the inception,
Yeah, like four episodes, I think it was, that you came in.
Yeah.
And you were rocking.
Helped you guys turn on the computer until you could take over.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it.
It was fun though, man. Kevin and I were going back listening to that episode 13 where the hold on now. Well, hold on. Where you were getting all, you remember getting all worked up that night?
Mark
Maybe.
never gets
I don't know. It's probably why I don't drink anymore.
I think it was close to the end of that whole career. Your drinking career, yeah.
It's episode 100, so I was doing the math. There's 52 weeks in a year. So you guys have been doing this for how long?
A little over 2 years. Yeah.
So did COVID mess up anything?
Well, yeah,
other than you guessed, did you guys stop?
We had to, for like 7 weeks we took off, like when it first happened and everyone was isolating and quarantining. We took 7 weeks off there because we didn't want to bring it into your house too. Like it was too fresh. Everyone was too scared. So it was hard to like want to plan to do something because it was all too new, you know?
Well, think about it. I mean, you got 100 episodes.
Here, you might want to get that door for Kev. Hear those boots. I hear them boots a walking.
So there's 100 episodes. There's 52 weeks in a year.
Mm-hmm.
You said you lost 7 weeks.
Yeah, so it's been like 2.5 years we've been doing this, almost.
Yeah, February 27th, 2019 was episode 1. You know, and then
I also noticed you guys left the best for the middle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
Everyone's the best, Jenny.
This isn't the middle. These are the boys. You know, everybody's here. First of all, I didn't think you guys were going to be here because let's talk about that for a second.
I told you we'd be here.
You did. Mark, not so much.
Don't ever listen to Mark. How many times do I got to say don't?
Let's put that camera on Mark. Mark, what do you got to say about that?
Well, I had big plans. So I've been out of town all week, right? A lot of work out of
Steamboat.
town. Right. So coming back, I got a lot of plans for my backyard, and I didn't think you were gonna rip it out in 3 hours.
No faith.
It ripped up my whole backyard in 3.5 hours and took it to the dump. 11 tons of junk.
That's getting it done, guys. That's getting it done.
It was going to cost him $1,100.
Yeah, to dump that.
Jesus.
It was so much. It was 11 tons of stuff. It was
22,000 pounds.
It was crazy.
That is crazy.
It looks great, though. You were showing me the pictures out in the parking lot. It does look good. I'm amazed how quick you did it.
Yeah, in 3.5 hours.
And I know, look, Mark, I understand priorities. You know,
Yeah.
Your yard's more important than us. I get it.
But we're happy that you're here.
Arthur and I,
it's
we called you.
like-
We
it's
called
more
you that
like
Thursday night, and you were like, "Look, guys, I love you, but my yard's more important than you."
I'm not gonna rush it, guys. I'm getting my backyard torn up. I'm not gonna rush it.
I have to admit, because when Mark and I planned this, I knew that the 100th episode was coming up. And for some reason, I had no idea it was going to be on a Saturday. I figured it would just be a normal Wednesday.
Normal Wednesday thingy.
You know.
Yeah.
So Mark calls me in a panic. I'm like, Mark, we're fine.
I knew.
You know
I told
me.
you once we got the phone, I was like, I guarantee you Mark's calling Jamie right now.
He called me right away. He's like, listen to it. They called me. They wanted to do this podcast thing. I'm like, dude, it was the one thing they asked us to do.
Well, first of all,
we don't have to hang out with them ever again.
Yeah, this is it. This is the last time we ever see it.
No, well, I just thought it was going to take us all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big project.
You should have seen how much stuff we got rid of.
Oh, dude, you showed me those pictures. It doesn't even look like the same yard.
No, it doesn't. And it's going to look amazing when I'm done. I'm pretty excited to reclaim my backyard.
What are you guys doing tomorrow then?
Tomorrow, I think we're going to put the seed down in some erosion blanket.
Yeah,
and then Mark's just got to stare at it for a little while and figure out what he wants to do.
Put up a fence.
What do you want to do, Mark?
Maybe.
You going to put a horseshoe pit in there?
I have room now.
You do?
I can. No, that's the amazing thing. So that hill that I had back there, now it's
that
all
hill
dug
needed to
out.
go.
And it's like, yeah,
Kevin,
it's great.
It's gonna be.
It makes
real
it
nice.
different.
Arthur, you should have seen
The boulders.
The chunks of sandstone we pulled out of his backyard.
They were bigger than this desk.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally like the size of this room.
Of sandstone?
Yeah, I mean,
just big old solid.
We were like digging into it, and he has like a million like cable lines, and I was waiting for me to pull one of these big things, and there'd be just like cable lines hanging out of this rock.
Yeah.
But it was huge. I didn't have to dig anything. I just had to pull the sandstone out.
Oh, shit.
It
was
was. Yeah. So there's a giant pile of giant rocks behind my house. I'm just waiting for Excel Energy or Phillips 66 to come by and say,
yeah,
hey.
because we kind of just ditched everything in the open space.
They're like, hey, wait a second here, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them I'm going to put it back. So we'll see how that goes if they knock on my door.
What are you obligated to do, though? What is your...
Well,
I don't know. We didn't call anybody.
I don't know.
So I mean,
I just
We got
gotta.
some- we
I
got
mean,
some
if somebody
road
tells
workers
me
over
to,
here.
if somebody tells me to get rid of it, I'll get rid of it. But I don't know. We'll see.
you
I
get
mean,
it
what
pretty.
would you guys do?
I mean, I don't know.
These are boulders the size bigger than this desk. I don't know what to do with
You
them.
pull out a boulder bigger than this desk. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do? Would you blow it up? You throw it on a truck?
Put it in the corner of a yard and make
I
it
learned
decorative.
why
I
they
don't know.
made his yard the way they made it.
Well, it's because those
Because
boulders were in there.
nobody wanted to dig through that shit.
And you got it all up in 3 hours, though. What a pro.
Who was running that excavator? Jamie Rowick?
30 years.
Did
He only broke one sliding door.
Yeah, I only broke his sliding door.
First of all, I thought you were the smoothest hands in Colorado.
I am.
Okay.
He just barely touched it. That was a weak door.
It didn't break it though, did it?
Yeah, it was old glass.
Is it shattered?
It didn't break it.
The outside pane.
I'm pretty sure the glass was like sunburnt. And it was pretty fragile.
It was what's the word again? Where it's just like brittle. Yeah, that's it.
Brittle.
It was brittle. It was gonna go anyway.
You gave it a
Lauren
love
got all
touch.
excited and started dancing.
Yeah,
'cause she
Warren was
gets a
happy
new
about it
door.
'cause she wanted
She got happy.
Oh, so it worked out.
Well, of course it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
Jamie don't make
It's
huge
a win-win.
mistakes, just little ones.
It's a win-win.
It was meant to
I
be.
got
Mark.
I got more backyard. Lauren gets a new sliding door.
Mark should have spent $20,000 in concrete.
Are you
I hope
really,
it's-
Mark?
No, I have no idea how much it's gonna
I
cost,
wanted
but
to just like pull the concrete out and just slope his backyard up and take the retaining wall out.
Richard convinced me to kind of dig out more of the backyard and get free
He
free up
starts
some real
listening
estate.
to never listen to a truck driver for one, because they have really big dreams. Truck drivers have big dreams, and that's why they're truck drivers.
We
listen to a truck
started leveling out one area to possibly put a shed, and then we just ended up digging it flatter. It's way nicer.
That is nice.
So, what's the big dreams here then?
Just a backyard, a usable one.
You want to put a deck back there?
I was going to, but now I don't know.
Little patio, little place
We're
to
gonna
hang
see.
out, grill. Actually have some room because it's awkward when you got that hill in the backyard. Because then, like, what are you gonna do? Roll down the hill
It
all the time? Like,
wasted
what do
my
you do?
entire backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
made a
exciting,
big
man.
difference. It expanded. I mean, you're taking like when you look at that angle because that was like almost like a 45-degree angle slope, Mark.
Yeah. Well,
You're probably pretty accurate on that. It was pretty
You should have
steep.
seen him teeter-tottering his equipment. Like, Lauren thought you were gonna roll right into the house.
But you rebuilt everything else. Why not?
So,
Keep the work coming.
yeah, keeps me busy, keeps me young.
Well, aren't you excited, Mark, that he was able to get that done in a timely manner? Because you're only in town for this weekend. What, you've been in Steamboat for
I'm actually
several
gonna be in
weeks,
town
or?
for a week, so.
Okay.
It's good to have you here, man.
Yeah, it is.
No, I was glad I could come by for sure.
We were excited. That's why we call you that now. We're like, we gotta have Mark there. What's episode 100 without Mark?
Well, I don't know. Episode 100.
We were
Be a
listening.
mellow one.
We were sitting here playing back one of our old episodes. I think it was like episode 13.
I said this one when he sat down.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Arthur already covered that.
I did.
While I was peeing. I'm just happy that everybody's here, because everybody that's here has been a huge contribution to the show.
Yeah.
And obviously it wouldn't have been possible without Jamie's fucking basement.
You've definitely grown your empire.
Yeah, when we pulled up, in front of the building, we seen you standing outside, all looking all straight and firm. I was like, look, he's fucking signing autographs now.
But I did that outside of your garage, Jamie. No different. Just a new location.
I was like, we really got to get Kevin grounded again. He's signing fucking autographs.
I didn't sign any
Yeah.
autographs.
Why'd they ask you for an autograph?
Because you weren't outside. If the both of you outside,
Yeah.
we were just had like way
I don't
more
next
shit to
time let
play.
me know because they probably
Yeah.
want my
It
autograph
would've just
too,
been-
Kev.
Look,
Jeez, man.
I'm just, I try to stay humble.
Well, no, let's talk about your guys' podcast, though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
100.
Thank you.
100.
It's been
100.
such a pleasure.
There's a reason that you guys are
Cheers.
here for it because it wouldn't be possible without you guys who are sitting here across this table.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we've learned, the friendships that we've had, 100%. No bullshit.
Well, it always happens with blood, sweat, and tears. So.
Beyond blood. Look, this fucker over here. Let me tell you something
Mark,
right
you
now.
got this tattoo? I'm the only one without this tattoo in here.
3 Beyond Bloods. The only person we're missing is Damon Rorick. You need to get it. And I was doing pogo with Lori, I'll tell you that. And she was like, really throwing Damon under the bus. And I know Lori's
Big
watching.
surprise there.
Lori's watching. And that's okay. Damon didn't want to make the trip out here. Yeah, hi, Lori. We love Lori, first of all.
Yes.
Lori's been a
Yes, we
huge
do love you, Lori.
supporter of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
If you want to eat bread and take a shit, go to Lori's.
Lori's tremendous. We love Lori.
Yes.
Huge supporter of this program. Bottom line. But she was like, look, I was trying to get Damon out there for episode 100. She wanted him to be here. You know, that's what she was kind of sending us in this pogo. Oh, we got to remember to call Patchen too.
Oh yeah, we did.
Well, see, Damon's like you, Kevin. So
He's not like me.
no. You and him are pretty much like, because you guys have like your very scheduled time off. Like for the next 10 years, you have your vacations planned, and so does Damon. So this was not in Damon's schedule of planned time off for work. Yeah, so you're totally fucking with the whole universe right now by asking him to go somewhere.
That makes sense.
Out of the schedule.
Yeah, it made him very uncomfortable that you
Yes.
invited him, Kevin. How does that make you feel?
I mean, first of all, Damon's been a big, he's been a big supporter.
Oh yeah, Damon, thank you.
Yes, he shares our shit every week.
Hell yeah, man.
So is Lori.
That's
for
what
that
we
matter.
need. It's the team. We got
He
the
is the
dream team
doorman.
here, man. We truly do.
Teamwork makes the dream work, guys.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's what it's I mean, you guys especially, going back to the beginning. You know, Mark, you were our producer for a couple episodes.
Right.
We had fun with that. We always, and to be fair, we always crack up. Arthur and I, we make fun of some of the things he said, Mark. Well, now hold on now. You know, Mark got pretty aggressive on his points, and then.
Well, but I was also drinking a lot too.
That's true.
You got tipsy. He was the most drunken producer I've ever seen.
I think
in
the
my life.
most upset he ever was is we were doing an episode of the shit show, and Mike Cole and his girlfriend were there,
And we started talking about what was it, the cum rag or something like
Oh,
that.
yes.
And we just like pounded you in the dirt about, how you don't have like a cum rag next to your table.
Yeah, we had a lot of interesting conversations in the beginning.
Yeah.
And we continue to have interesting
And it was kind
conversations.
of weird. Mark
but
didn't come around much after that.
yeah, he did, but it was sporadic.
I'm a family man. I got things going on.
Mark's a busy man.
Mark is a busy man.
And we appreciate that. We did not expect Mark Trimble to be in the studio tonight, so I'm
Yeah,
really excited to have Mark
super
Trimble here. I
excited.
feel like he's a celebrity.
Well, thank you.
No, if you would have seen how you looked when we drove up. you were a
Yeah.
celebrity.
No, we're no celebrities. We're
You
just
rolled up in a fucking blacked out Ford Explorer.
Yeah, you guys are celebrities. Way more than we are. We're just a bunch of dumb fucking rednecks sitting up here on a 6th floor of an office building. Doesn't mean shit.
We're just hanging out, man.
Moving on up.
Because the conference room is hot as fuck.
Yeah, is it?
You know what though? Here's the thing: the thermostat is right outside of that conference room. So if you guys want to turn it
No,
down,
there's one in there that we tried messing with
didn't
in the
work.
room.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
there
and
for
there's
Why is it so
one
hot?
outside room.
Well, because there's
Why is it so hot?
12 people in there.
Well, first of all,
Well, yeah, but
if I
you
go in
turn
there, the
out-
temperature goes up 5 degrees.
Of course it does. Absolutely.
All I know is the pepperoni was still sweating in there from the cold cut.
Was it sweating?
Ooh. Fuck. Yeah, how's that pizza looking? Is everyone crushing that?
I think the more people drink, the more pizza disappears.
That's true. That's
That's
very
why we
good.
had the food. You can't have alcohol without food. You know.
Yeah, you're just
And
gonna have
first
a
of
bunch
all,
of people not feeling the greatest.
My dad's a big fan of this show, and my dad's a big fan of Mark Trimble. I will tell you that.
Your dad is a terrible judge of character.
My dad's a great judge of character.
No, I see. I would have. No, I would have disappointed him if I had started drinking again.
Oh,
too.
my dad would have been pissed.
I know.
Because my dad believes in you. He
Well,
does. I'm telling you, Mark.
That's two.
He tells me all the time. He literally asks me
He will
throughout the
keep me
week.
motivated to keep not drinking. Then.
My dad, John Batstone, one of the best men I've ever known in my life, is motivated to help people be sober.
That's
and
awesome.
He's very impressed with you, Mark. He tells me all the time. When him and I talk, he goes, "Is Mark still sober?" Yes.
Yep.
Of course
See, Mark,
he is.
when you asked me if there's anybody impressed with me, I said that there's at least one person out
At
there.
least one.
There's at
You got
least
one
one
fan
person.
out there.
Yeah, John Batstone, my dad.
He
Thank
had
you,
my
Dad.
back at the races that one time.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
was about to take down that entire redneck family.
Oh, my dad will fucking throw down. He's a sober man, but he's ready. He's ready to rip.
Yep.
You know, he'll get it done. But no, my dad loves you, Mark, and he's excited that you're sober, and he wants you to stay sober.
That is an
Him
exciting
and your
thing, man.
mom.
Mom too. You know, mom
I
too.
still never met your dad.
You met mom, but you haven't met dad.
I think I met your dad briefly once, maybe,
I think you met dad. Yeah.
possibly. But yeah, weekly listeners, man. Kevin's parents, we love you guys.
Parents are huge sport.
It's the Botstones, mate. It's the Botstones.
The Batty Bats.
The bats.
Man, but what a trip. Because I've known all you guys, everybody in this room, I've known all you guys for, over 10, 12 years. You way over that, Mark, has been around forever.
2010, 2009?
I met Mark in 2007. I met Jamie in 2008. No, I met Mark in 2008. Jamie in 2009.
And well, regardless of the years, man, I'm grateful that I've been able to cultivate such a strong group of friends. Like, yeah, sure, I don't talk to you all the time, Mark, but
We don't have to.
but we'll always love each other, man. You'll always be like an older
Your
brother
friends
to me.
don't have to talk every day, and they can see each other
So does that mean I
Exactly.
quit calling you everything?
And that's
No,
how
please don't.
we opened the episode with Craig and Eric. It was like every time I call you guys, you answer, kind of thing. Even though you're in a different state, that type of shit. It's that respect, that
You remember
friendship.
that time we
the
called
commitment.
fucking Mark and told him you got a DUI?
Oh, no, that was Eric. No, we called Eric. That was
No,
Duchesne.
we called Mark.
You called me, dude.
And
Yeah,
Mark,
Mark
was
didn't
like,
answer.
I knew this was going to happen.
No, that was Eric that said that.
Oh, he said that, but I was like, "Are you serious?"
Wait, what? What is happening?
Jamie and I decided to do a bad thing.
Okay.
At least once a year, Kevin and I just get plowed.
Oh, once a year, Jamie and I have to throw down together.
It's
That's
like-
a part of it. And we
And
did it a
just,
couple weeks ago.
We go through the list. We call everybody.
We call everybody.
Like I called all my guys from work. Said there was a water break just to wake them up in the middle of the night.
Just to fuck with them.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's just being that,
And
let's
it was
fuck with
Eric
our boys.
that Eric said, like, I knew this was going
We fucked with Eric. Mark was like, I think Mark was like, he didn't answer.
Mark was, no, you were the one that said, well, I got money to bail him out.
No, that was Eric.
I ain't got money.
It was Eric.
No, I did. I don't really remember the whole thing because it was ridiculous, but.
That's hilarious.
Taking it back. I mean, first of all, before we let you guys go, because we got to get down to the next bracket. Because, shit, this episode's, we're still live at almost 2 hours in.
Keep it banging.
The reason everybody's here is because of the importance of friendship. 100%. We said this with everybody that's been here so far. Everybody that's been here has value to our life. And without you guys, I can say for me, I can't speak for Arthur, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I love you guys so much.
Been drinking whiskey.
Jamie's drinking whiskey.
I could say that about everyone in
Of
this
course.
room.
I mean, all you guys, every one of you guys have a piece of, something that we've all been a part of or been involved in or something, and that's what we do.
It's important.
Yeah, man, completely humbled. I mean, because of the friends Kevin and I have in our circle and how close we keep it and we get to share that with the world through this platform of Discussion Combustion and to all the listeners out there that are tuning in weekly and being a part of our friends and family, it means a lot. It means a lot.
It does mean a lot. It means a lot to have you guys here.
So what are your next steps? What are your next plans? What are you guys thinking? Where's the vision going?
Maybe we start, helping other podcasts become successful. Maybe, we put our hands out there and try to help teach others and build the community of what Discussion Combustion is. Maybe Discussion Combustion Production.
Yeah,
There you go.
We're going to DCPC Productions. So a lot of other casters can come in here and use our equipment.
There you go.
Get their voices heard. That's the goal. That's how we can help people.
Build that empire.
There's a podcast called The Shit Show that I'm still paying for.
We
Are
love
you
the
paying
shit show.
for it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I pay for it every month.
We love the shit show.
I haven't done it in like 6 months. Though.
We need to do a shit show first of all.
Yeah, I haven't been on yet.
Especially-
I still got to get on.
See, this week would have been good because Mama's out of town. Your Mama's not here. It would have been a good time to.
It would have been. Episode 100 shit show. We do need to do a shit show, Arthur. I will tell you that.
We'll get one in for sure.
You and
Start
I.
sober and just see how trash we can get within an hour.
Because I mean, that's
Mark, you could be the moderator.
Mark's
I
pretty
would
good at
have
moderating.
to. I could push the buttons because then you just start pushing random buttons and who knows what would happen.
Yep.
Lights would start flickering.
Mark's the ideal producer, though. We always wanted Mark to be the producer
Mark
of
could
this
probably
program.
find a thermostat in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you should find it for that conference room when you go in there.
I don't feel that hot.
I
but
looked at it. It turns. You turn the dial, but nothing happens.
Well,
It's
grab
probably set on a timer, honestly, because all these buildings
days.
have energy saving stuff
That's
to where,
true.
so on the weekends and after hours, certain stuff turns off.
That's true because it does get hot in here.
it gets a little toasty, but that happens on fucking Wednesdays.
No, they're on
It doesn't help
these.
that you have like the tanning booth.
These equipments are, or that
Well,
equipment's on schedule.
first of all, yeah, those lights put a lot of heat down, but we have to have them so you can see Mark's pretty face.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that.
I felt like I'd throw that on Mark because it's the easiest to do.
I haven't shaved in so long.
I didn't
was
expect
like,
you to
I'm
be here.
not
Okay,
going to
it's
be
getting
on.
really awkward now. I mean, now he's pretty face. He hasn't shaved. I mean, it's getting really awkward. Now
We can talk about Jamie some more.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about me.
Well, we got to keep it rolling, guys.
We do. Who's left on
We
the
got,
guest list?
Sam and Anthony.
Sam and Anthony.
Bring
Is that who's
them
left?
in here, and then
Sam and Anthony. Then you had an open spot.
yeah, and then from there we're bringing everybody in. We're gonna get a cool camera trick, close out the show.
So Sam and Anthony are after you guys. So yeah, we can go a little bit
So you
longer.
guys don't want to talk.
No, I'm not done
I
talking
don't
because
like
I
us
want.
anymore.
No.
We've
talk
over-
about me. You said talk about.
It's
Jamie.
Oh,
important
we could talk about Jamie.
for
Yeah.
episode 100. First of all, let's not forget. Before we sound like a bunch of assholes here, that really this wouldn't be possible without Jamie Rorick.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, without the studio space we had before.
There's no way we would be here without Jamie.
It's the greatest show on the planet right now.
You know, it just that has to be thrown out there because we had a place that we could have a studio every week.
The rent was a little expensive.
The rent was a whiskey bottle. All right.
One of the tall crowns.
One of the tall crowns.
See,
monthly.
now that you guys left, I don't even drink whiskey during the week now.
See, that's probably
So
You guys probably saved my life.
And don't even realize it.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
But see, and I'd come back to discussion combustion. Look, there's whiskey.
And then you're back to whiskey.
Bingo.
Now we're back to whiskey.
We promote alcoholism here, which is probably not a good thing. And I wouldn't say
we don't promote it.
I don't think
We're
we
just
promote
upfront
it.
about it, you know. And we do drink, we partake.
There's
we
a lot of
abuse,
drinking that happens on the
abuse a
show.
little bit here, and that's fine. No, that's fine. You know, it's not like we're getting super wasted every Wednesday. Like we can't talk at the end of the episode. We're not getting wasted like that.
Of course not. We don't do stuff like that. But there is 95% of the time, alcohol is involved with the production of this program.
I would say so.
It's a good lubricant, you know.
It
gets
is.
the discussion going sometimes.
Yeah.
It definitely helps. You know, some guests feel a little bit comfortable.
Yeah, you drink one or two beers, all of a sudden, you know, you got some stuff on your mind. You're not afraid to say it.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know, and again, if it wasn't for Jameson Rowick, who's here, Jaime, you've been.
No,
huge.
I'm very proud of you guys. I love you guys.
I'm proud of you, brother, because you've been a huge part of the
amazing.
show.
Well, and I'm still here. I've been on this show at least 47
Oh, yeah.
times now.
You've been on a lot.
A pinnacle piece, a pillar of the discussion
I
is
hope I'm
Jamie
gonna be that
Rourke.
hillbilly guy that every once in a while that discussion combustion has on. It's like, has the hillbilly been on lately?
Yeah, what's up with the
At least
hillbilly?
this one will.
Yeah, you're going to be on a lot.
No,
But no, before you kick us out of here, though, let's talk some business and get the shit show going. I'd like to do one more
Yes.
and then I'm done.
No, not done.
Yeah.
What do you mean done?
I don't have
A
time.
one and done.
I don't have time.
The ultimate.
I gotta
shit show,
come. I gotta
and
come
then
through on
just-
the last
If
one.
you're
I
going
got
to go out like that, then that's going to have to be almost bigger than this.
No, yeah,
If we're going to end the shit show,
I mean, why not? It's
we might
another
have
excuse,
to because
right?
there might be shit in the background that we probably won't be able to show it anywhere.
It'll just be audio.
I mean, the other thing,
I think
Jamie,
we can put a stripper pole right here. Though.
we could, and I was just getting ready to dive into the fact that we could
Shoot it here.
shoot it here.
And we do have the old laser that we all pitched in on. That's still at the house.
That's amazing. That thing still runs.
It still runs.
I know it's crazy.
It's getting a little foggy. It still runs.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm down.
There you go. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate the invite.
We love you
and
guys.
Congratulations. Cheers.
Congrats.
Arthur,
Thank
Kevin.
you. Thank you.
Nice work. Cheers.
Thank you guys for being here. It really does mean a lot. It means a lot. I love you guys to death.
Love you too. Love you too. All right, I'll go get
Sam and Anthony.
Whoever's next, I think it's your daughter and Sam.
Yep.
Your daughter and
Daughter
Sam.
and Sam.
Your daughter and Anthony.
I'm going to take that as insult because I only have one daughter, which is good.
Yeah, for sure. That would be a little
Congratulations,
stressful.
guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much,
brother.
Jamie.
We love you guys.
Love you, Mark.
See you soon.
Hell yeah. Keep it cracked. My man.
Sam and Anthony up next.
Whew, yeah, and then once they come on, what we'll do is we'll go grab everybody and try to pack them in here. Then I'm going to grab this camera on the stand and just like show off everybody, and then we'll just close it out like that.
I'm with it.
I think that'd be solid.
With it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sam and Anthony. Yeah, no one's after that. It's that open spot because
Yeah.
then if Eric and Craig are probably feeling pretty good in there, and I think Sonya's partying with them.
Yes. Yeah, they're hanging out, having a good time, as they should be. Everyone's having fun, man. And shit, I wish I didn't get my shot right before this, so I could put back a couple.
Well, first of all, Arthur, I'm not going to encourage you to do alcohol, but you look good
I mean, I feel good, but I feel like that's part of the reason why is because I'm not.
because you're not drinking.
Yeah.
Stick to it then, man. If you don't feel like you should drink, then don't drink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I gotta take the night off, man.
I've been doing some boozing.
Yeah.
Once we're done, once we wrap 100, I'm gonna get something
You
to
should
eat.
put a cap on that.
On the whiskey.
Yeah, so we could save it around.
Yeah, Clint
pass it around.
Clint made it a good point. This is the 100 celebration bottle.
Yeah, so let's put that in this cupboard right here.
I'll let you do that.
Put it on in there, conveniently located. How was this, by the way?
I thought it tasted very smooth. Great flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled off the tongue nice. I can always tell when as soon as it hits your tongue if you don't have that like.
Come on in.
Lime juice feel.
Yeah.
then you're good.
And now we have a beautiful young
yeah.
couple in the house.
Welcome aboard, Samantha and Anthony.
Hey.
Sam, you look nice today. You look really nice.
Samthony.
Yeah, Samthony.
Samthony, you've joined us.
What's up, fellers?
Hey, thanks for
What's
being
happening?
here, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining, hanging out. How's the party going out there?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah?
Yeah, everyone's cool, man. Cool people.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's good to hear, man.
Started playing some pretty hardcore metal in there. I was a fan.
Did somebody figure out the Bluetooth, then I'm assuming?
She was just playing it on her phone or whatever.
Nice.
That's good.
Congrats on the 100th episode, man. It's crazy. It's been 100 already.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Slow climb.
Yeah, it's been a slow climb. Every week is an opportunity, is the way we look at it. And just an opportunity to have fun and talk to people, have great experiences, do a little bit of drinking. 'Cause I'm an alcoholic, so it gives me an excuse to justify my alcoholism.
I haven't
Arthur's been sober on this episode. I have not.
I have not.
Yeah, Kevin's starting to feel good.
I feel
From
great.
the sober eyes, I could progressively see him proceed.
First of all, I handle my shit. I'll tell you that right now.
It's a little warm here too. It's probably making you feel even better.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad.
Temperature's kind of warm. Yeah. We've had a lot of people rotate through here, but I'm glad you guys could be here.
Hell yeah. I mean, you guys have been a part of it since the beginning as well. You two were, around in the early days when we were doing just audio and like everyone would pile in the room and everyone would sit around and listen to the episode record. So yeah, it's like, on the milestone, it's good to share it with people that, mean a lot to us too. And to share that with all the listeners, because everyone, is getting a good look at the whole crew and people who have helped develop us. And yeah, so it's like
Not many secrets
super exciting.
For sure.
And that's something to be admired, I feel like. Surround yourself with people that can be honest, and just surround yourself with people that you can trust, people you can rely on. What are you laughing at, Samantha? Why is that
I know what she's laughing at.
Sam had a little too many puffs there.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, the fact remains. That's what it's about, right?
Oh, yeah.
We just got to, with Mark and Jamie in here, first of all.
He's over here cheesing super big,
Don't
dude.
touch my buttons.
I haven't seen a smile that big in a while.
Hell yeah, man.
That's great.
I'm just glad you guys are here.
No, thank you for saving
the best. Well, and it's not for sure that you're last,
Yeah, we're gonna bring in everybody in here and just do like a quick little with the cameras so we could try to get everybody on. Man, what you guys were here day one, night one when we first moved into these walls.
When you guys are stapling.
And actually, since I'm talking about
grab that hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Because they let us borrow their hammer, and that was super crucial.
For all the listeners, first of all, if you're just listening, you're already failing because you need to be on YouTube watching. But these guys, Samantha and Anthony, were a huge contribution to the fact that we had the background.
Yep.
We needed a hammer. We needed it, and you guys provided it.
Yes, sir, man.
So I was partaking a little bit with Mary Jane too prior because I'm not drinking today.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing the edibles more and more recently. I don't know why. It makes me feel better than smoking all the time because then you get like that kind of empty breath where you can't feel like you could take in a full breath sometimes and you feel like your lungs are getting charred.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a nice level for me to like ingest it and smoke a little bit.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah,
that's what I'm feeling nice on today because I don't get why alcohol is so bad. Like when you get shots and it like weakens your immune system and stuff. But like Mary Jane's fine.
Oh yeah, alcohol is terrible for you.
It really is, and that is my drug of choice. So I put myself in a bad position because I love to drink. YOLO. Yep, you only live once. But for me, having a couple beers, people bringing me fucking whiskey, every goddamn guest we've had in here tonight is getting me fucking hammered.
Is that what's happening?
Oh yeah, I've been doing drinking. Arthur's being sober over there. So
you've had like 3 or 4 different sips.
Oh, I feel great.
Feel
tremendous.
I just took my first one before we came in because we've been waiting, for our lovely turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of falling over. So
well, thank you for remaining patient in the pocket. You could say best for last. I remember when you first came on, you were all like, it should have been the first. That was like one of the first things that you said.
That was on a 9/11 episode. I remember that, Samantha, when you came on.
Did we talk conspiracies? You know we did.
We kind of touched on it a little bit.
Probably.
We talked about like a lot of stuff.
And then Anthony was on episode 40.
Yeah, shit.
Yep.
Damn, 60 episodes ago already.
Yeah, it was 60 ago. And we've been pretty fortunate, man. We had some great guests.
Yeah, and dude, you've been doing some motivating stuff on your personal time, though. You've been cutting back drinking.
Oh yeah,
like you haven't been drinking at all, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. Like 7 to 8 months now. Yeah,
Feel good, huh?
That's freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna have
amazing.
to get to that level, I think. At
Yeah,
some point.
man. Finally, just like fucking got it in my brain just to quit that shit.
I mean, what was the snapping point where you're like, I don't want it anymore? Like, what was the?
Just the things that were going on. I was just drinking way too much. You know what I mean? And that was just affecting every aspect of my life in a negative way. So it's time to say bye-bye to that shit.
For sure. Well, that's awesome accomplishment, man.
Yeah,
It is,
appreciate
and it's important to recognize a change in yourself that needs to happen. You know, we talked about that a little bit with Mark because Mark's also sober.
Oh, I know. Yeah, dude. I can't believe it's been 2 years for him now. We were talking about that. I was like, damn, it's a long time.
You
Yeah.
should
Mark was a
find
vodka
your
guy.
Old episode and compare yourself to now from your old episode.
Yeah.
Because were you
shit.
drinking back then?
Yeah. I
On
think
episode
so.
40?
Yeah. When was that? Like more than 8 months ago, obviously. Shit.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was definitely more than 8 months
Yeah.
ago, for sure. It was
Well,
probably over a year ago.
We were audio with Anthony on that episode. Had to have been
Yeah.
at least a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still drinking then for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big step, man. I mean, it's like weird though because like with the whole alcoholism or being sober thing, like a lot of times people are like, hey, you want to get a drink or whatever. Like that's such a common question.
Yeah, it's just so social. That's the hardest part is how socially acceptable it is.
For sure.
It's true though. That adds to it. It almost makes it feel like, yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it's crazy to me that like weed is illegal and alcohol is like so like accepted, like you're saying, and weed is like looked down upon so much. It's like that shit is literally like medicine. That's what I believe anyway.
Oh, for sure. Inflammation, a bunch of different areas.
And it's starting to come the other way. I mean, you got a lot of states coming on board. My good buddy down in Dallas, we talk all the time. I'm like, man, once Texas gets on board, this thing's done.
Shit, they're gonna hold out till the last minute, Texas.
Oh yeah, Texas is gonna wait it out for sure. But once you have that 2/3 majority of states, marijuana's gonna be federally legal. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
At that point,
it should be.
Once you hit that 2/3, not a half, it's got to be 2/3. And we're close.
That's one of the things that concerns me though is like what Adam was talking about. Craig's younger brother, when he came on, he was talking about how it gets bigger and commercialized, and then the quality goes down, and like the more additives to get rid of the mites or whatever or the stuff, and then so like can you still trust like smoking weed as it grows? Can you still trust the cannabis?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it like a big brand tobacco now where there's all this other extra shit in there that you're taking away the purity of the substance?
Yeah, definitely. Like I think that like buying from like those Walmart level dispensaries now, like Live Well and like Green Solutions, shit like that, it definitely, they use like pesticides and all that bad stuff, but there's a lot of dispensaries in Denver that are like purely organic and all that. So
those are definitely the ones.
Yeah, definitely do your research on that. But yeah, actually the guy that started Live Well used to be like a huge bigwig for Walmart, and he voted against the legalization of weed. He's like, well, they legalized it anyway, might as well capitalize on it. I'm like, yeah, I guess I can't blame him, but
I mean, someone's going to step in and fill that void.
Yeah.
Regardless. Someone's going to step in.
Yeah, I forgot that. This is random, but your friend Craig, we were talking about how I met him at the Kim McGraw and Faith Hill concert.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, he's like, it was a concert. And I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you were at a concert at
Craig remembered that, or you did?
Craig.
I'll have to hand it to Craig Christopherson. That man remembers things.
Mm-hmm.
He's on it.
Mm-hmm. He didn't remember what concert, but he remembered it was a concert.
Yeah, I honestly would not have remembered that unless he brought it up, Samantha. Would have remembered it.
Yeah, because all the concerts, I remember we went to it was the female. She was singing.
It was the female.
The female.
It was.
That narrows it down.
And there was like that girl that was behind us just yelling extremely loud. Miranda Lambert concert, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we saw Miranda before she was real big. Mm-hmm. Like White Liar had just debuted in 2009, 2010, before she really popped off.
The best, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that girl could drink. Seen her drink like a fucking a handle of Jack while she was on stage.
Damn.
Yeah, she got it done.
Miranda Lambert?
Oh, she was a
Damn.
drinker. I don't know if she still is now. I'm not trying to dog the gal. Tremendous musician for sure. But yeah, we done seen it.
Hell yeah. Concerts are fun. But man, I'm just the 100 episodes, man. So everybody that's contributed, like we talked about how Jamie's contributed, you guys have contributed.
Huge.
And yeah, it's just been a journey.
A journey that keeps going. Yeah.
Crazy journey. I mean, so
yeah, I'm proud of you guys.
We're hoping to just keep it moving, man. Stay humble, and keep it in touch with all of our roots. Because it's like nothing's gonna change on that avenue.
And I think that's what people appreciate about this podcast is the realness and the rawness and no secrets, like I said.
Yeah, for sure. We put it all out there.
Try to keep it real. I mean,
keep it real.
that's kind of the goal. The reason I fell in love with podcasting was the fact that I didn't like the fake aspect of mainstream interviews. I like to hear the real shit. I like to see people feeling buzzed up. I like to hear people talking about this is what I got going on. It's not it. I said this I think a couple weeks ago. It's not about the sugar-coated scenarios and overly painted pictures. Let's keep it real. People need realness right now. We get so caught up in the fake.
Hell
For sure.
I definitely feel like I would have had more to talk about, but I forgot all my ideas during my wait.
Well, I got one for you guys. So we were talking about this kind of in the beginning, so it ties into everything. What was like a pivotal moment in your lives? I think you kind of talked about it with your, putting down the booze. But what was like a big impactful moment in your life, something that really helped shape you and grow you into the individual you are now? Sam. Yes, Sam.
Oh my god, man.
This is live.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
I really don't have an answer right now.
Anthony does. What do you think, Anthony?
Oh, as far as my life?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well, like Arthur had mentioned, yeah, definitely getting my head out of my ass with that whole alcohol thing for sure.
That was a big move, man. I'm proud of you for doing it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not far behind you. I got to do it at some point, bro.
Dude, you'll get there, man. I was quitting for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I feel that.
Yeah.
No,
that's a true line.
It's admirable. So that's a decision that you consciously make going, I have to do this for the better for me. Not anybody else. This is for me.
Yeah, for sure.
So I tip my hat to you for that, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Good job, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, babe.
That's solid work. I've been still staying clean from the opiates and shit.
Nice.
Which is definitely important to me. But yeah, man, if anyone out there is struggling with that, you got to keep moving forward, because you quit multiple times. Like you got to give yourself a break if you can't, just cold turkey right off the bat. Like that's not. It took me like 5 years of wanting to get off of it to like actually get to where I'm at now. And dude, that void exists. Like there's a void there now that like the drug disappearing left this huge void. And like I'm a happy person, but like you can't fill the void. And I don't know if that makes sense, but like
dude, yeah, there's
and it knocks on your door sometimes, and like you think about it and shit, dude. But it's like, so you got to stay vigilant, is what I'm saying. Give yourself mistakes, give yourself breaks, give yourself time, stay vigilant.
Yeah, there was definitely a void when like I first quit. I was like, man, how am I gonna like have fun and all this? I was worried about it, and yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my brain just like flipped a switch. To where like even thinking about like I get like sick, like I'm like, man, did I really like drink like that? Like to where like I don't even like have any desire to drink anymore. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like I don't know, just like I said, a switch got flipped in my brain. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for the first couple months after, there was definitely a void there, to where I was like, man, but.
Well, because there's like this whole lifestyle around.
Yeah, exactly. That was like my lifestyle for sure.
And you cut that piece out, and so like I'm at the point where I'm still trying to fill stuff in that void, but like I haven't filled it, like because it was a huge, part of like everything. Like, dude, I was skipping bills to do that shit. Like I was doing everything wrong, and so it was like a major priority for me, and to fill the void, man. So. You got to expect that, Kev, like when you stop or when you slow down. And I'm only preaching at you because I'm not drinking, you fucking
First of all,
you drunk bastard.
yeah, because I've had a couple of damn shots. This guy's looking at me like I'm a Yahoo.
Yahoo.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm the boss. All right, Arthur and we've been going back and forth a little bit.
He likes to think he's the boss, but it's a dual effort. It's 50-50. So it's like there's no boss in 50-50.
We're having fun with it.
Hey, because everybody knows you guys were here. Who was bossing who around to put up the curtains?
You putting them on the spot?
I was
gonna say he was guiding you. I would say
he was guiding me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was gonna work in my favor. Egg on my face.
Yeah, like, I keep being bossed on.
Wait, were you the one nailing, or I can't remember?
I did
actually.
some, and then he did.
Did you
some.
do most of the?
We did some. We both did some.
My subordinates work under me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He has this running joke right now.
We have fun with it. Kind of that Dwight Schrute kind of approach,
Well, I would be Michael Scott then.
No, first of all, Dwight Schrute, when he had the opportunity to be not only the assistant to the regional manager, but when he had the opportunity to be the regional manager, he made it clear of how he was going to approach his subordinates. I'm handling my business the same way. And I'll tell you this, we were real fortunate to have Corey Sutton from Hell's Kitchen a couple few nights ago join us. And one of the things that happened on that episode, and I'm glad that Anthony texted me this, because I know you don't watch a lot of DCPC.
Oh, you're going to go into this one.
Oh, I told you it was going to come up.
He's coming into this.
I told you.
Anthony was talking to me about this
Excuse
before.
me.
I'm going to take the thunder away. So I had Lake Tahoe mistaken for a lake in Utah. Okay, and Kevin is relishing in this. Okay?
No, I'm not. I mean, I kind of am, though. I'll be honest with you. I kind of am. Because it's fun. Arthur and I like to dig at each other.
We do.
And if it wasn't for Anthony's text that day going, man, I really was just cracking up that Arthur's a fucking idiot, is basically the way it sounded. I'm not saying you called him that.
No, I said
it's okay.
It was funny how he mistaked Lake Tahoe. He thought Lake Tahoe was in Utah. I didn't say fucking idiot or anything.
No, it's okay if you did though, because
And I'm
I was
not trying
calling
to throw
myself.
this guy under the bus. That's not what I'm saying. But it made me happy when I read that because I was actually with him when you sent me that. It was that, once we released it and Anthony was like, man, a great episode. It cracked me up when Arthur thought that Lake Tahoe was in Utah. As a lot of fan mail that's been coming in this week has also echoed.
Really? So people have been saying some?
Yeah. But here's the
Great.
thing, Art.
Great.
Here's the thing. The other thing
Forever and always
I'm going to
now.
piggyback off this.
yeah.
I'm not trying to make my co-host look like an idiot because he isn't. Just because he doesn't understand geography.
I do logistics.
He does logistics.
I just
You
don't know all the
understand.
lakes. I don't know all the bodies of water.
Yeah.
Look, you owned it. All right? You owned it. We had fun with it. Corey thought it was fun. We had a good time.
It was a fantastic time, man. And it's okay to make mistakes in life. It's okay to slip, tumble, fumble, and fall. As long as you get up, walk, run, and crawl. That rhymed better, but the order wasn't. It didn't work.
That's pretty good though.
You just move on. That's what you
Yeah.
do. You make a mistake, you move on.
Yeah.
You don't dwell on it. It's part of it. I don't even look at a mistake, Arthur. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus here on episode 100 because I love you to death. But it is a fun experience. It's still so new because every time him and I have talked on the phone, it's been like, hey, man, do you remember where Lake Tahoe is?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking Lake Tahoe because Salt Lake City is in Utah. And
I also
there was like
echoed-
some things that were correlating in my head that really
I
just
provided some
it wasn't
feedback
true though.
as to why you might have been confused. Just trying to pad why maybe you thought, okay, so Lake Tahoe, right? So Tahoe, Utah, Tahoe, right? So we'll work the Utah in there. Give me the benefit of the doubt, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it, man, because I could use all the help I can get in this life. It doesn't matter what I seem to do.
The fact remains is that you owned it.
It takes me a couple tries to do it, regardless of what I'm trying to do. It seems like, man. But this has been a great take. We're gonna get everybody in here here shortly. But man, we're really happy. I know you guys live close. It's probably a really convenient drive, but both of you look great tonight, and we're just really happy that you're here celebrating with us.
Oh yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you.
We appreciate you
Congratulations.
having us back.
Thank you so much.
Love you
Yeah.
guys.
Appreciate you guys being a part of it for sure. And you got your hammer back.
Yeah, they got the
So
hammer.
that was also.
Shit, man, I've been.
I knew you were gonna need
without
it.
my 10th hammer that I have for one. I only had 9 of them for a while.
Now you got 10.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So he's back to full stack.
Back up to double digits.
So are we in charge of pulling?
Yeah,
the
should we go
in
get
here?
those
So,
assets or what's going on?
So
Yeah, let's just. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind,
Yeah.
just tell everybody just to come in here.
Right on.
Yeah. And I'll get it prepared so it's not such mayhem. I know we need a fan. It is hot.
You need a fan. That's what Samantha tells us. And that's the way it goes.
Bring these in. I'm gonna throw this over here.
It's gonna be.
We're just gonna get everybody standing in here.
Whoever's left.
Yeah, and then and I'm just gonna do a quick pan around, and just say thanks and stuff, and then we'll close it out.
I'm with it.
Oh, what a journey, man.
100 eps.
This has been our longest episode. It's like it's a marathon run right now.
2 hours, 20 minutes in. There's going to be some editing that happens, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do a little bit. Some chopping of some stuff here and there.
We knew that this was the whole goal of 100.
Here, get it on this camera. And I'm going to get everybody
As people
walking
coming in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just come on in, people. Yeah. We got Clint back in here. Sam, Anthony. Is everyone going to be able to fit in here?
Yeah. Which lap is taken?
Here.
Zoom all of it out.
Let me just hike this.
Yeah. We're just going to do a quick little thing in here.
Look at that shit. It's a makeshift seat.
So yeah, we got Eric Michael back in. Sonya.
Back.
He's back in here.
Sonya.
Yeah.
Craig back in the
Craig
building.
Christopherson.
Was my lap sweetie?
Was this lap taken?
Oh yeah.
Eric Duchesne.
Hell yeah. Jamie, is that everybody?
Jamie Rorick.
You got
Kelly, come
got her
on in.
Come on in, Kelly.
Come on, Kels.
Who's left?
Well,
Did Mark leave? Did Mark leave?
Nope, there's Mark.
Mark, come on.
Mark in here.
He's got a Reese's Pieces cup.
Yep. So I'm doing this camera. We're doing this camera, kind of getting everybody in here. Everybody say what's up. Episode 100.
What's up?
We pretty much got it wrapped up here. Yeah.
100.
Yeah. Doing it DCPC style. Man, we got a lot of great people in here. Just what a pleasure this Saturday has been. Clint, we love you.
Sponsor us.
Final words, anybody? Final words, anybody?
Let me turn up the gains on those mics so if anyone has anything to say.
Turn it up.
Congratulations. Very proud of you.
Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you for having me. and everyone else.
No, you guys have worked hard, and it's obviously paying off. So you deserve it. So
Thank you.
nothing but the best.
So much, try harder.
Listeners, follow these guys. These guys got it going on. It's incredible. They've come a long way, and I'm glad I came a long way to come be here.
Hell yeah.
And if
Big
anybody's
facts.
watching,
Big
you
facts.
guys all know they're a terrible judge of character.
I know.
Clearly.
I know they chose
Band
us
of
to be
misfits.
friends.
Yeah, we're a band of misfits, man.
They all chose us to be friends, and that's pretty shitty in
Here we
itself.
are.
Some of the greatest people we could ever surround ourselves with are in this room right now. I appreciate all of you guys.
Every one of you.
You're amazing people. We really appreciate you being here.
And on that, we're closing out episode 100. Keep tuning in, everybody.
Keep tuning in. Discussion combustion.
Let's go, baby. DCPC. Y'all be good to yourselves. You deserve it.
You deserve it. You earned it.